Okay. Let's see if that works this time, because that was the stream cam, and for some reason it was just using its mic for some reason. Just got picked up. So let's go ahead and try this one more time. How does my audio sound now, chat? Is there anything that I need to change about it? Hopefully I'm not sounding like I'm in a fucking in a cardboard box in Diddy's dungeon. Whoa, that is a little bit really blown out. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit, my bad. What about now? Getting some echo too. That's probably from my headphones. Sorry, guys. I haven't used my setup in like 2 weeks. I really haven't even been to my house. What about now? How am I now? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Sounds like a bullhorn. I mean, are we sounding that bad right now? For real? Sounds good now. Oh, yeah, there's that sweet, smooth voice that makes us all cute. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about everything. I didn't have that much time to set up the audio. I've been doing some show prep on a few things, but I had just did a real flyby on my audio settings, and for some reason, it just picked up my my stream mic. I mean, the web mic that I had plugged in for when I'll show you on my dog, but it just all of a sudden switched over to that microphone. So what else? What else is new? Some more bullshit. Excuse me. How y'all doing tonight? Had to turn your volume down from 60 to 19. Yeah, I trust me, I'm gonna have to go back and do some more testing. I've actually got a new setup that I'm planning. Morning, Sam Wayne, wherever you're at or in the morning. I've got a new setup that I'm planning on doing in the next couple of weeks, because I have the Avatar coming. And I talked with Kazu today. They need a couple more days to do the second half of the rigging. But other than that, we're really close to being done, or at least being done before I give any revisions or anything like that. Yeah, Tiger King, I'm straight. Having a little bit of audio issues today, but hopefully I'll be able to smooth it out. Omega, what's going on, bro? Just playing the loaner audio settings. No shit. Somebody loaned me these audio settings. David Martinez is eating at Chili's with grandma. Say hi. Say hey. Say to grandma, say Pescator, say what's up. And to like and subscribe. Ivana, what's going on, boo? Hey, Pescator and chat. We got Sonic Screwer in the house. Good morning from Australia. Sam Wayne's at the DMV. Just woke up from a nap. Sean Lamb Killer, what's going on? Good work on that storm coming through. Looks like it's going towards Mobile. No, actually, it's going towards. It's a good thing you said something about that, because I was actually going to talk about that. It's going towards what we call like the armpit of Florida, which is more like in the crook of it. I live closer to Pensacola, so that is the northwest of Florida. We're going to barely get touched by it, just barely. There's a few little models that say it could get a little bit closer than what it shows, but other than that, I don't think it's going to be it's going to be that bad. It's going to be some bad thunderstorms and stuff, but other than that, I don't think it's going to be really that bad. It was raining pretty good, but whatever. David. Y'all spoil me with talking about my voice. I hate my voice on camera or on audio. I mean, it's one of the worst things in the world for me to do, is to like set my own audio settings. When it comes to anyone else, I could do it for you 100%. My ear is tuned, but for my own voice, it's just this block that I have. I don't know what it is. Trust me, y'all. I've gone through shit. The audio software and hardware that Gundam suggested, because he has such a great speaking voice and great audio setup. Then I went with the Rodecaster, which all in all I'm happy with, but I think it needs a specific mic. I love the Shure SM7B. It fits better than anything else, and you don't need the cloud lifter. But I guess it's just personal preference. Shalin says, I've been keeping up with it. They're in Gulfport. You're just right around the corner. Yeah. It's hopefully we're not going to get much more than just like some thunderstorms, and it won't be any more than what's going to be later on tonight, maybe. I mean, I'm looking out the window right now. It's overcast. It's been raining a little bit, but, you know, nothing to get that worried about. Excuse me, Granny. Are those my boots underneath your bed? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Anyways, what's going on, chat? Let's get into some talking about some motherfucking drama. Some YouTube drama. Because since I've been gone for a couple of weeks, I forgot how long it's been since I actually, my last stream. I think it was damn near 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. You know, Diddy got arrested. That's crazy. But everyone knew that was going to fucking happen. Everyone knew that except Diddy. He's out there partying like in New York City. He went to go turn himself in, but he didn't understand that they can come get you at any time. So he's like coming. I saw the video of him coming out of the hotel. It's a whole thing. Anyways, what do y'all want to start with tonight? Bowblax. If anyone knows Bowblax, he's a YouTube commentator in the commentary community. He does these videos called Twitter Versus. Well, I've actually worked with Bowblax before on the P-Score story, the one where it involved me, Optimus, Bowblax, and Diorio. Well, it turns out that Bowblax has come out as non-binary, but he also is claiming that he is trans as well because he grew his hair long. So after he blew up with his friend Diorio, I guess Diorio had enough and he went ahead and leaked all the DMs, all the bad DMs. We've also got Nicholas Rakita. He had some motions come in yesterday, and not great news, not wonderful great news. It sucks to be a lawyer and be going through like a felony case like this. Man, oh man. Especially since you were the one that was critiquing lawyers before. Oof, what a fall from grace. If you could call it grace. We've also got an associate of mine that I also know, a big YouTuber, looks like he's getting a divorce, or he's claiming he's got a divorce. Fratanga, he had a copyright strike last week by, what was it? Broken Games HD. And he had a decision on that the other day. Also, I've got some, this would be the beggar segment. This is, I've got a couple of beggars, which include DSP and Gino Bisconte from the Dabbleverse. And we've got a story that I'm interested in. I don't know how much the viewers be interested in, but I want to talk about it. $250 million Bitcoin crypto theft was uncovered. Well, it happened a few months ago. I'd heard about it then, but they just released some indictments and arrested a couple of people involved in it. And guess what? They did it through Discord. The whole hack, with more of a social engineering hack than anything. But they recorded on Discord, and I've got the thread, because there is a person on Twitter that actually did more work than the police to catch these people. And I thought it was great. But really just up to what the chat wants to talk about tonight. Let me take a look. Nugs, how can you transition genders if you're non-binary? I don't even know. Okay? It all started, I know it started when Bowblax was, he had tweeted, trans people are valid or something. And full disclosure, Bowblax and I, we follow each other on Twitter, and I actually reached out to Bowblax to see if he wanted to come on and have not really an interview, but more a discussion of what's going on that's outside of his quote-unquote friend group, which, I mean, again, don't consider people that you meet or even work with on the internet your friends. They can be associates, they can be business associates, they can be a lot of things, but I would never classify somebody that I meet on line as a friend. We have to have in real life interaction to be a true friend. But you can have associates, you can have very close people that you're close to online. That's totally fine. It seems like though that Bowblax might have gotten a little bit too close and maybe a little bit too familiar. And with him having his mental illness, his disability of being autistic, he invented a lot of narratives in his head and just played around with that. Yeah, Zach, Sonic Screwer knows what I'm talking about. Zach XBT is the man. Love that dude. Tiger King, that I'm explaining who Bowblax is right now. Steph Marvick, DSP and begging, those two words go together like PB and J. Terry, the last Martian on Earth, says, someone please make this make sense. Well, okay, let's go ahead and just start with the Bowblax stuff because we can rush through that a little bit quicker than some of the other things. Give me one quick second. Chat. I have got to get back in the swing of things. I mean, have y'all ever been like off work for a few weeks on vacation, whatnot? And I'm not saying this is a job, but I haven't been really even at this terminal 2 weeks. And I can't tell y'all what I've been doing right now, but I will soon, and hopefully it'll be really good news. But for right now, I've got to keep that underneath the wraps. I'm just all kind of flustered today. Where's my Bowblax folder? Okay. Hey, John Doe, what's going on? This is going to be... I don't even know. This is the wrong thing. I'm sorry, y'all. What am I doing here? Let me just search it. Bowblax. I tell you what. I'll just let Nicholas Diorio's little video play. Because he's the one involved in it, and even though him and I aren't on the best terms, his video pretty much discusses it better than
not remember
most.
That stream, the YouTuber Bowblax was caught making several lies, ultimately culminating in the fact that he actually did not have BPD.
Yeah, I lied about having BPD.
So on Twitter,
Okay, now since this is the middle of just jumping in, that's the person saying that he has BPD. That's Bowblax, for those of you who don't know.
Willie Mac Show said, first they came for John Swan, and I said nothing because I didn't lie to Dream. Then they came for Tipster. I said nothing because I don't like Lolly. Then they came for Bowblax, and I said nothing because I don't like his rap song. And finally, they came for me, and there was no one left to speak up for me. Critical Shotgun posted a picture of Bowblax with the word liar tattooed on his face.
This is Bowblax, for those that don't know. He runs a channel called Twitter Versus, which is fairly large. I think it has something around the lines of 300 and something on thousand on his largest channel. And mainly what his shtick is to read tweets about a certain subject. You know, it really could be about anything. And in July, it looks like he went a little crazy on Diorio because I guess they were, kind of calling him stupid and stuff and treating him like he wasn't valid, I guess. And even though he's transitioning, he just felt slighted by this group.
Like Boogie2988. He said, if Bowblax wants to get back into the house, he knows what he needs to do. Willie Mac Show put out a tweet, and listen, I don't like giving my opinion on this show, but, he doesn't agree with me, so I'm actually not going to read that one. Nicholas Diorio tweeted, Bowblax needs to shut up, make Twitter Versus, and profit. Give up the dream about people caring about your opinions because they never will. Stop begging for the respect and admiration you will never receive. Make your slop, pay your mortgage, and live a carefree life.
Okay, now that's the one where he actually got pissed off because Bowblax got his first mortgage, I think it was about a year ago, on a condo. Sound familiar? And it already looks like that he's going underwater even after the first year. I'll let Nick explain it because again, him and Nick's drama, so it's the best way to explain it to let this little fucker do it. Hey, Alex, we go. Alex Slayer, yo, I didn't get a notification. How's it been? I've been going through all your streams. Hey, I appreciate that. I haven't been very active within the last few weeks. That's on me. I really appreciate everybody coming by tonight. If you haven't hit a like yet, go ahead and throw a like on there. If I'm doing a fucking horrible job, smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed, what the fuck are you doing here anyway? David Martinez, did he copy Boogie or did Boogie copy him? That's a very interesting question. Quite interesting. Quite profound.
Some people work at McDonald's for minimum wage. Others try to find a cure for cancer. You read relevant tweets and compile them as archival slop. That's your role, and you do it well. Accept that and give up the dream of being a niche internet micro-celebrity. You'll be fine. Or go to casino and put it all on black. Bowblax responded to this tweet by saying, the fact that you're saying this now, despite how I've milked you for content, is respectful as fuck. That's a W and I'll happily give it to you. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't do the proper research. That's actually not the response to Nick DiOrio's tweet. That's actually him responding to his mortal enemy, Tipster. Bowblax's actual response to Nick's tweet is, you've been talking about me on Discords, live streams, and Twitter daily for a week. Meanwhile, all I did was make a few Reddit and YouTube comment replies until the Augie stream, of course. You're the one who needs to shut up. And he attached a screenshot of all the, oh, no, I'm sorry. Look, I'm not really good at this whole compilation thing. My editor just quit. These are actually all the screenshots of the times Bowblax was talking about Tipster on his channel. That's really embarrassing. I'm going to...
Yeah, and then Tipster got some shots in too. Look at this Tiger King. DiOrio sounds like a middle-aged man who never hit puberty. I mean, if you've seen a picture of him, you would probably agree as well. That's probably why. I mean, I think he's like 5 foot something. And from what Salvo has said, he's actually making a pretty good living doing, I don't know, whatever he's doing, either on YouTube or in the real world. And I noticed that he's an avid pinball collector. So I know how much those things cost, especially that the Jaws table. So he must be doing really well. Maybe he's working with Tom. I don't know. But let me show you something, because the more and more I get into the Bowblax stuff, the more and more boring it really is. It just sounds like a bunch of I don't know, kids falling out of friend groups because, you know, it was fake to begin with, you know, that kind of thing. Those little group chats and stuff with YouTubers, I stopped being in those a long time ago because, one, they'll steal your good stuff. And two, if it comes into it where y'all having beef, you've already opened yourself up with talking with them, and a lot in the past, they could use it against you if you said anything stupid. Me, I don't really give a shit. Everything that I've said it. It doesn't matter. I don't like deleting stuff. But anyways, let's just jump to the chase with this. Cut to the chase, because fucking this stuff is getting a little bit tiresome. Where is it? This is it right here. This was one of the last DMs that Bowblax sent to his buddy, DiOrio. And it says, right after they have this huge falling out fight where Bowblax is like, you don't think I'm valid, I'm trans, I've got long hair, you didn't know about it, I've talked to all these other people, they know, why aren't you being more respectful to me? And the whole time, like, DiOrio was putting on LED lights on the back of a fucking refrigerator. Fucking perfect. But he says this, also, I hate to ask this, but I'm in a financial rut, and I'm really worried about missing mortgage payments due to me taking a break. I'll pay you back, but could you send me some money? Sorry to e-beg. I just need to focus on my mental health now, and I can't tackle my finances at the moment. Also, push this, please. You like, and this, I guess, another tweet that he puts out, because of course we got to keep up the charade of the YouTuber, the successful YouTuber. And he says, I'd like to borrow $2,000 in Canadian dollars. It's like in U.S. money. I don't know the conversion, but it's probably, somewhere along those lines, about the same. And I know it's a lot, but I'll pay you back before September. It's less than in U.S. money. Oh, okay, well, I guess he's getting a deal. And then Tiara says, Josh, respectfully, I'm not lending you money, but I wish you luck and stability on getting your rent stuff in order. Ouch. And this was back in July. So, I mean, damn, if he's taking another break right now, I don't know. He might be upside down that more. It might be time for a refinance, and he ain't even gone through a year. Look at Tiger King spitting the fucking truth. Seer King, save the house. Well, it's not technically a house. It's a condo or an apartment. But yeah, Bowblax is not doing well. He's down. It's down bad. All the people that he used to consider friends are either turning their back on him or, just outright shitting on him. Even Tipster. Tipster, who's blocked me, by the way, and I don't understand why, but Tipster even got a few shots in. And I'm not going to go over it because this really this whole thing is just really getting tearsome and tediousome. And, what's going on, Gummy Bear Chris? Shadow Blade 657. Him and DSP should be roommates. Yeah, totally. I mean, think about it. Bowblax, DSP, and Cat all together in the same roof, underneath the same fucking falling down, decrepit roof. Real quick, guys, since we're on a new stream, I've got to, let me pin the Streamlabs link just in case anyone would like to donate. I'm shaking my cup now. Donating to the show. Anything donated to the show goes right to the show. I'm not claiming this is my job. I love this. I love doing this as a hobby. I love hanging out. So any contributions, and when hopefully we get monetized, any memberships are going to go 100% into the channel. You will see it on the screen. There's the link in Streamlabs if you are kind enough and want to donate. There it goes. But yeah, most perfectly timed Griff. But yeah, doing bad. Let's take a quick look at Bowblax's analytics on Social Blade just to give a rough outlook to see how much money he might make a month on YouTube. Because I don't think he might stream a little bit. I don't know if he does how much he makes in super chats because I've never been on a live stream of his before. But let's take a quick gander at where it's him. Bowblax 2, I think that's the name of it. Yeah, 310. Let's see here. Ugh. Those aren't good numbers. Is this his Twitter versus channel? This can't be it. This is not it. This cannot be it. Bowblax Twitter versus. Oh shit. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. So okay, he's lost 3,000 subscribers since this drama has started. Let's get some Denna ego trip on that. Brockman Ray, Meerkat put in. I told him to put a picture of Phil front and center just because it was one of the better ones out of all the people that we're going to talk about today, or the people that we might talk about today. Nacho Cheese, what's cracking? It's been a minute. I tried to catch up on that drama. I don't get it. Maybe I'm just old now. Hey, I'm the same way. That's why I tried to bring it up now. I know most of the people, most of my viewers are a little bit older, so trying to get into it and understanding it is really hard. Basically, it's a friend thing. It's like friends falling out, but they also mix up in business. And the reason why I thought it was interesting because Bowblax has made good money before on YouTube. I mean, these were good numbers. I mean, if you let's take a view. Let's see here. For his video views for 23, let's just say 23. He's getting 642,163. So he's like in the range of Gundam to about right here at about 3. He's like averaging 3 or 4, which is a good 10,000 a month, maybe $3,000 for a million. But now, these last few months, he's at 1 million, less than a mil, and then 200. And then this month is not looking fucking hot, bro. Last 30 days, 80,000. That's definitely not enough to cover the mortgage. What are we going to do about the kids? Luckily, there's no kids in this situation. It's just an autistic YouTuber. But yeah, down bad. And this, like I said, this kid had just bought an apartment right around I think it was 23. Yeah, this is last year sometime. But just wanted to clear that up, or bring that up. Bring that up for everyone to talk about, which I don't think really anyone gives a shit. I don't really give a shit either, to tell you the truth. But that's just me. And I'm like Nacho Cheese. Maybe I'm getting a little bit old too, because back when I was in Drama Alert, I would have had written all who the players, what they said, all the tweets, and I have all the tweets, but I just don't give a shit. Put a little background music into this too. Get a little bump. Y'all tell me if it's too loud or if my voice is getting too loud. Anything dealing with audio, just throw it on up in the chat, and I will get it taken care of very much quickly. All right, let me pull that down because we are done talking about Bowblax. That really wasn't even a bust. Put that down. Bust. Shout out Meerkat. He did some great art for me this morning. He did the thumbnail and he did something else. And he comes in through on a pinch. I'll tell you that much. Sean Lamkern says, it works. The music is good. That's definitely what's up then. Okay. Let's talk about what do we got next here. I know. Kirsha. She got a little bit of fire the other day because she uncovered some new Sweet Baby Inc. video, very interesting video that I wish I would have caught, but I missed it. But I've got the clip of her going off on the best part of the video. I encourage you to go over to her stream next time she streams. They're great. Ever since quality content has stopped, I go lurk in the chat a little bit because that's the closest thing to that show, and I enjoy it. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to work with her, maybe get her on stream, or maybe do something. She's a great creator, real up and comer, and shout out. And yes, Kirsha can really smell that DIE bullshit. DEI bullshit. DEI's got the DIE. Get rid of here. We'll do this. All right. Let me pull up her clip real quick, my friends. Does anyone? I'm not meaning this as a diss or anything. I'm really interested. I'm just interested. Has Kirsha or Gundam, have they done their show yet, or has anyone talked about it? I haven't seen anything, but I figured they would have definitely talked about it by now. It's been since July, so I don't know. Let's see. Sean Lamkern says no, they haven't done shit. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I always figured I didn't see anything. Let's pull up. Our homegirl,
aware
Kirsha.
of social inequity and finds
Whoa, girl.
If
You don't
you're
have to start right now.
if-
Go ahead and intro this thing in here. I'm going to take care of the background beat music here in just a second so we can listen to her beautiful voice. But she is going to be talking about this person on screen who works for Sweet Baby Inc. And if you don't know, Sweet Baby Inc. is a scourge upon the gaming community, the gaming development in large. I had helped Gundam. In fact, it was my idea to do the Sweet Baby Inc. story in the beginning, but I helped Gundam throughout all the videos he put out on it when I worked there. And it was a great story. We had it early. It really shows the rot that has taken hold ever since, and I'm going to say Gamergate, but that rot has really taken hold, and you're really starting to see the cancer spread. And they are very comfortable in saying quite outrageous things. So let's take a listen to Kirsha's hot new clip about Sweet Baby.
If you're going into a game trying to make it more representational content instead of just making a good game first and foremost, your game is not going to be good. Like, I genuinely don't understand this mindset, right? Like, I mean, I do, right? Because their most important thing is pushing their cultural revolution, even though they're going to lie to you and call you crazy for pointing it out. Blazing Saddles is extremely aware of social inequity and finds humor in that darkness. Brooks made sure the jokes came at the expense of whiteness and chipped away at an absurd social hierarchy. It isn't respectful, it's offensive, but it offends the right people.
The right people, Chad. Who might you think are the right people in this scenario? And by the way, Blazing Saddles was a great movie. Not the best Mel Brooks movie by far, but it was very good.
I think that last sentence is very telling. You're allowed to be offensive as long as it's towards the right people.
The final piece, maybe the biggest failing of Django Unchained.
We've got a winner.
Is
Nacho
power.
cheese.
And I'll get to the lesson early because good genre must consider its relationship to power. That is true of horror, science fiction.
Tarantino hasn't earned the right to laugh. Earned the right to laugh. What the actual fuck am I reading? These people are lunatics.
Genre is incompatible with the death of the author. In Tarantino's case, the man seems to thrive on people hating him, and so I don't hate him. But I do think his work needs to be critiqued out of existence.
They think Tarantino's work needs to be critiqued out of existence. A man that changed cinema in the 90s, changed cinematography, changed writing, changed a lot. But he needs to be critiqued into oblivion. Because, I don't know, let's find out. Why does he need to be critiqued to oblivion?
And that
I don't hate him. I just think his work needs to be critiqued out of existence. Might I remind you, Chad, the beginning of his slides said that one of his goals was to burn the game industry to the ground.
Sweet Baby also does portfolio reviews for marginalized folks in the games industry, and a little bit of career.
I like how he calls this talk, how to get
they're
away
going
with
with
murder,
he.
subverting genre expectations, because he and people like him do a very good job of murdering any kind of project they work on.
True. I mean, look at the numbers that they did for Kill the Suicide Squad. It was abysmal. Abysmal. I mean, I don't really get to play as many games as I would like. Most of the time, I just stick with first-person shooters. Maybe occasionally some puzzle games. But it was very interesting just going through the whole Sweet Baby Inc., the whole arc, working over at Digbag Productions, seeing how deep it went. Because in the very beginning, I just thought, well, it's a development company. Maybe they're throwing in some rainbow flags here and there and chicks with dicks. you know, but they were, you know, changing story elements, writing, and having those, what do they call them? Sensitivity readings. I have the entire video that this man made a year ago, but I really don't want to watch. I mean, we could watch it. The only way I would actually watch this is if, like, I don't know, we got a $100 donation to charity or something. You know, I'd sit and watch the hour-long thing because it's pretty painful, to tell you the fucking truth. Because I tried to look at it. I tried to watch the entire thing and just take out the clips myself instead of using Kirsten's clip right here, because there's a part where they do mention, like, in the game industry needs to be like whatever, but it's a little bit more hyperbole than anything. There was these parts where where they were talking about Tarantino that I found quite appalling and just stupid. I mean, just ridiculous. Captain, why are they ruining stuff that we like? To tell you the truth, I don't know, because you would obviously say for the money, but this isn't making money. It's losing money, gobs of it. So yes, the modern audience that doesn't exist. They're waiting for the audience to come. They're making content before the audience knows that they want it. I mean, decades before they know they want it. So I don't know if that's a great business model. I tend to kind of go with the more here and now, you know, the more tangible audience, the people that we can talk to now, not the ones that we imagine in our heads that may love this, you know, extremely niche subject matter and story that you tell that has, you know, fetishizing crazy girl boss, a girl boss world, which I love my women. I love my women. Y'all are the best. 100%. But I've seen videos and I've been in situations where women are under pressure, like it's a pressure situation. And in that situation, wouldn't be my first choice to lead. Now, other situations, maybe. But high pressure, life and death, maybe not. Let's move on before I get really fucking canceled. I want to go ahead and do the beggars segment because I want to do Gino Bisconte's video because this is some of the most entitled shit that I've heard in a minute. And I watch DSP almost every day, at least a few clips. Like I don't religiously watch him, but he comes in my feed daily. So I'm very well versed in the DSP bag now to the point that it's just built into his brand anyway. So it's not really that big of an issue. But hearing other people do it, people that have been in the business for a while, that's a little bit more concerning because I'm starting to think that the super chat model, the donation model is starting to get corrupted and exploited by manipulative beggars that don't have the guardrails that normal people would have, like shame or pride and stuff like that would actually keep you from going into just a random group of strangers and asking for money to live on, to basically for your daily bread. You know, if you're not making enough to sustain yourself on YouTube or doing live streams, then you need to go get different work. You can subsidize all day long, but you can't force the audience to pay for you indefinitely. You just can't. John Doe says, hey, Pascal, are you familiar with Nerd Slayer and the Death of a Game series? No, I'm not. What's that about? Sam Wayne, I strongly dislike the people that openly praise the representation online, but don't actually buy the product and then say it's the fans' fault. It's the alt-right. It's Gamergate's fault. Facepalm. I totally agree with you. Totally. Because those type of people are more attention seeking than anything. And they jump on the, as soon as there is a trans situation, trans drama, they'll be the first to go over there and make hay because, they've just been conditioned that way. They've been able to get likes and dopamine hits by parroting stuff that, they claim to believe in, but they don't put money behind, or they don't even have the money to put behind. Tiger King is right and does have a point. Begging works. People are stupid. And if you have a large viewer base, I bet that you can find a few people to pay for you like Phil has until, pretty much the end of time. Because it's always going to be a meme about Phil and his money. How Phil always pisses away his money. He's a living money pit. And no matter how much help you give him or how much advice, he's still going to beg just because he's been conditioned that way like a dog. I've received $1 tip. I mean, it's basically Pavlov's dog. Whenever he sees the little super chat thing come up, the neurons start clicking, the grease starts flowing, and he's just all about it, baby. But this bag from Gino Bisconte really takes me back to the classic Twitch bags from the Twitch thoughts. And I'll give y'all a hint on who I'm thinking about. Where is it? Okay, Imojote. Okay, I found it. Sorry, everybody. I'm getting back into it. Here we go. Gino Bisconte, formerly of Compound Media, which was Anthony Cumia's outfit. Him and Anthony Cumia did a show, more than 1,000 episodes of this show. I heard that he was getting paid more than $80,000. Big money, good money, big good money. And once they merged with Gavin's censored TV, Gavin looked at the numbers and said, nah, this is not pulling its weight. So he comes to Gino. He says, Gino, this is what I'm offering. It was probably next to nothing. It was like 90% less than what he was getting before. But mind you, Anthony Cumia was footing the bill on that. And he was coming right out of his pocket to do it for a few years. So this dude was getting paid. But all good things must come to an end. And after 7 years, he is now back on YouTube. So what does he do when confronted about the new economic model of YouTube? Well, let's find out.
I'm about this close to changing everything and the pay scale and whatever, because look, I love the super chats. I love the generosity, but I, again, hold on to the old model. Well, Gene, you got to change. Fuck, I do. Fuck, I do. I change when it calls for change. I do.
Okay, so let's also put this into context. The old model was he had a daddy paying. And I don't know his content really. I've seen a little bit of it. It's Dabbleverse stuff. It's fine, whatever. Side note, this was the dude that snitched out Aaron. And why I think Aaron Emma is a fucking cuck piece of shit. Also, this dude is a snitch. Because he didn't have to tell on Aaron. He didn't have to talk about them police. He didn't have to talk to the police. It was a dumb thing. Them going back and forth was stupid. And for him to interject into the situation was ridiculous. When the cops called, he should just be like, I know what you're talking about. Whatever. Let it fucking go. But I think he was just scared. And he thought maybe, he would be wrapped up in it. So he snitched on Aaron, gave him up the nude photos that he sent to him on air. which was just fucking chef's kiss. So yeah, this is the fellow that's dating Keanu, who is a friend of Chrissy Mayer. Her Kiki is also a name that she goes by. So she is marrying this guy. In fact, I think they're marrying in a few weeks, maybe. So I hope he had some money saved up for the wedding, because it doesn't sound like he's doing too good, chat. Let's see.
But if you guys are telling me that fucking I'm giving this shit away for free, you're like, well, yeah, it's on YouTube. We'll super chat, but you don't. And look, I love everyone.
But you don't. Adam Rice, if you're talking about the Kayla pictures, they did the exchange on YouTube. Couldn't the police have just confiscated their phones with a search warrant? I mean, sure. But I mean, at this point now, they've pled it down to a misdemeanor. So if the cops were to call, and you didn't see any pictures on YouTube, you saw an exchange of, what looked like an exchange, either text, whatever, we don't know. And I'm just saying this is like a judge. We know what it is. But just in the jury, if you were really going balls to the wall and taking this thing to the mattress 100%, what it would look like. Gino could have just been like, no, he just sent me a text message. I don't know what you're talking about. If they confiscate the phones and do search warrants, then they have to include him into the case, charge him in order to get his stuff, charge Aaron. That's a lot of charge and a lot of work, whereas he could just stop dead it right there and say, I know what you're talking about. He didn't send me anything. We saw on YouTube that you were sent something. Nah, we weren't sent anything. Boom, bam. That's it. This is what he could have done. But in the moment, I'm almost positive his woman made him do that, if he cared enough about it. It was stupid for Aaron to do it in the first place. But I mean, just compounding it at this point, going tit for tat, it's funny, it's entertaining, but you can't get away from the fact that you snitched.
I do, and I'm trying to be fucking, money is like blood in the body. Money flows to, here, I'll read to you from my favorite verse. Okay?
Oh yeah, and I love this part too. I love it when people that are begging for money have the audacity, the gall to read or to try to teach something to you in the moment that they're begging for money. Like he's going to read this passage of a daily affirmation book, big fucking deal, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I see women on TikTok say this shit all the time. The most use you could ever get out of this book is using it as toilet paper. Because listen to what the fuck he enjoys saying out loud about money.
Here is a simple technique you may use to multiply money in your experience. You ready? Use the following statement several times a day. I like money. I love it. I use it wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy, and it returns to me multiplied in wonderful ways. It is good and very good. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance, although now I say avalanches of abunches, because Garrett said it once and they're hilarious. I use it for good only, and I'm grateful for the good and for the riches of my mind. That is a wonderful statement from, of course, Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy.
What? The money flowing through me and it returns to me 2 times. I don't get that. Money flows. Let's listen to this again, chat, because I'm interested in finances, and I like to see what other people's financial literacy, not to judge them or anything like that, just to explore, to review, to audit, maybe. Let's go back and see that this daily affirmation, which this could have been a Stuart Smalley SNL skit, but it's real. This is a real live middle-aged man, I presume, living in a hole in New York for probably like $4,500 a month. talking about money flowing through him and coming back twice. Well, I mean, how's that working out for you?
My life. I release it with joy and it returns to me multiplied in wonderful ways.
You release it with joy? It sounds like you're jerking off when you go to the cashier. I release it with joy. Oh my God. How about you, chat? Do you when you release your money, when you spend your money, is it released with joy?
Gay!
Sarah about to bust this dub. That'll be 14.59, sir. Oh, correct change. Yes, this is definitely some hippie horse shit. Release it. I mean, it's just math. It's just math. These people act like it's fucking mysticism. Like, woo, I'm conjuring up my wealth. Didn't work like that. It's math. It's math and budgeting is really what it comes down to. But let's continue because this is fascinating to me.
It is good and very good. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance, although now I say avalanches of a bunches because Garrett said it once and they're hilarious. I use it for good only, and I'm grateful for the good and for the riches of my mind. That is a wonderful statement from, of course, Power of the
power of the power of your subconscious mind, the deluxe edition, the signature series hardback. He did not get the Kindle, Chad. He sprung for the hardback. Reading it every day, talking about money flowing through him. Everyone really likes that too. Let's see here. Adam Rice saying, "Hi, sir. Are you coming? This is a Walmart. Please go out back with that." Exactly. Go into the self-checkout. It's like masturbating, sticking your card in and out of the slot. Craziness. Made in China Platinum says, I ain't never enjoy what I pay something. Exactly. You think that I'm fucking got a big smile on my face when I gotta pay bills? It's like, oh, health insurance. $500, yes. Take it. Take it, United Healthcare. Please. Give it back to me, universe in abundance. Get the fuck out of here. Let's say Beardo talking about, I'm manifesting my 30K credit card debt into the ether. Yeah. Be gone with you. Be gone with you high interest rates. Nugs talking about, hey, hey, do you think there's crystal I could use to have my money multiply? How about an essential oil? And see, what you got to do is you take a $100 bill and you dip it in that essential oil. And then you wrap it around your Johnson. And then you put a bunch of joy into it and release it into the air and into the world and watch it come back on your face. Tiger King says, I love making money by teaching people how to make money. I agree. And it's nice to when you have a little bit of financial literacy and investing experience, teaching others just the basics, not how to do something or actually, go buy this stock, go invest in this property, do this, and the other. Not that. When you're just an advisor, not the broker. I enjoy doing that because, for one, you don't have the liability. So if shit go tits up, then it's not your fucking problem. But showing people how the game works is fun because there's a certain point where a lot of people, it clicks to them, especially dealing with interest, dealing with, high yield CDs, bonds. When you get into property, lots of knickknacks, lots of crevices. Shit I'm not great at that I have to pay people to do for me. and not like DSP where he's like, oh, I gotta do my taxes. I'm doing my taxes right now. Problem ain't the taxes. Problem is everything else. What are y'all talking about here? Keep it from. Sounds like the worst kind of self-edit. Crazy. All right, let's get back into this because I'm having a good time with this dude. This dude is amazing.
The Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. But I'm telling you, well, the shit I give away, and like, look, if all of the 150 people that usually come here, hey, I love the members only chat, by the way. If they all were just $5 members, $10 members, you paid $8, and I don't go on Patreon because I don't want to get in the way of Garrett and Steve. I don't.
Oh my God. If all 150 of you could just give me $5 right now, I would have $750 minus the fees. Why don't we just add the fees back in there? If everyone gave money right now, I'd have money. I don't understand. I'm sitting in front of a camera, speaking to you in an exaggerated voice, talking about shit that you probably won't remember tomorrow. Why aren't you paying me? Don't you remember? I did over 1,000 shows of a show that no one remembers the name of. And the only reason why people do is because Anthony Cumia was on it. And until he couldn't subsidize it anymore, he had to close the clubhouse down. Why won't you pay me?
I want to make my own way. I don't want to get in the way of them. I don't. But when I hear someone like, hey, I don't have the money for the membership. If you don't have $5 a month, you got to reassess your fucking life.
Bro, come the fuck on. If you're asking for $5 to strangers on the internet, not only do you have to reassess your life, dude, I would go ahead and say you need to change your life. Forget the reassessment part. Let's just skip past that. Because I think we've hit I think reassessment is pretty much a given at this point. I don't think that you have any right to speak to an audience that enjoys you or haters saying, oh my God, I don't understand why grown men beg like this nowadays. And half of it has to do with just the ease of how money is circulated on this platform. And believe me, I'm a YouTuber. I've done production YouTube. I've benefited from super chats and from memberships and all that, and it's fun and it's great. And when I was working quality content, I would have to read upwards around 150 to 200 super chats in 3 hours. So I understand. We never asked for donations. The only thing that DSP gets right consistently is if you provide an entertaining show, then people might reciprocate. Some people might reciprocate, not everyone. Some people just want to watch, and that's fine. But you should not say, well, I've been doing this for so long, I deserve to be paid on it now. Sonic Screwer, I know. I have to call myself a YouTuber because there's actual YouTube stuff that I'm doing. I would consider myself more of a producer, and I mean a shit streamer. But when I get the avatar, we're going to ramp it up. But seriously, for me to even say it's weird. But it's the truth. Off YouTube, off working through Drum Alert and just any other YouTube-related things, I mean, shit. I mean, 6 figures? Yeah, 6 figures. So, I mean, is it money that makes you a YouTuber? Do you have to reach a certain amount to be a YouTuber? I just think you have to have a YouTube channel. Just YouTuber. It's just what, I don't even want to call myself that. So I'm not going to call myself that. Call myself asshole. How about that? Anyways, back to this asshole. Expecting that your audience is going to pick up the tab because the business daddy won't anymore. It's a recipe for failure. And you're going to end up just like DSP. You're going to lose all of your respect from your peers. You're absolutely going about this the wrong way. and you need to calm down, and you need to really think about that these are steps you should have been doing a long time ago. But since you have to do them now, stop bitching about them and stop making it seem like it's the audience's fault that you're not doing well.
If you don't have $10 a month for the guy, I'll say it, for the guy that gave you 1,247 in hot water episodes.
Yeah, that and $250 will get you a fucking candy bar at the gas station. For the guy that gave you, no one owns the copyright, the licensing to any of that shit. It's podcasting, dude. People are making podcasts left and right. You don't have to have, there's no barrier to entry to this shit.
Do the math. Do the math.
Yeah, let's do the math. Maybe you need to do the math and figure out that this is not supporting you. And if you're going into a marriage with this as your career, then maybe you need to do a little bit of reassessing yourself.
$1 a month, because you got me, you got
What's up,
Louie,
Boba?
You got Bill, you got fucking Pat Dixon. $1 a month for 8 years. I was giving it to you, and I'm sorry if I'm being mean, but you're cheap fucks, not you.
Oh my God. Before, all I could hear was $5 a month. Bad Bunny.
If I'm being mean, but you're cheap fucks, not you. Help rep for leather, and I'm working on getting your drive TIM, but I don't have time for this. It flows to me in, thank you, smartass. It flows to me in avalanches of abundance, and I'm telling you, in the next couple weeks, there's a good chance I'm just gonna make my fucking show members only all the time, and it's gonna be like a flat $20 rate. And maybe
Yeah. Good luck with that, bud. Good luck with that. What are you gonna have, like 4 people in there? Your hardest core whales, the people that are willing to pay $20 to, I don't know, listen to a podcast show that everyone else is making every day, and some people are, it's a whole new class. I can make a segment now of people begging. It's not going to be as high profile as some of these people, but there are just gobs and gobs of people online now. And I'm not even talking about OnlyFans girls and thottery like that. I'm just talking about straight up, I need money. I need money to live. I'm getting kicked out of my house. Can you help me? I see all these live streams. Emergency, homeless, need rent, need a ride, need this. And they are not looking, they're not sending this to their friend group or their family. They're sending this into just the black hole of random subscribers, hoping that one of them will answer the call, put the cape on, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't really see the difference of this kind of begging, which this is 100% begging. Mentioning you have a Streamlabs link in the beginning of a show and then doing 4 or 5 hours and not even talking about, revenue of your stream or your show. This is fucking nothing. But if you spend segments a day talking about your personal finances and how that relates to the entertainment that I'm trying to give to you, then this is not the job for you. This is not the career for you. This is the entertainment business, okay? Entertainment comes before business, but it's still there.
maybe I'll make $100 tier, because I'll tell you something else. This is another thing.
$100 tier? $100 tier. What, are you going to fucking twerk for him? You going to shake some booty? $100 tier. $1,200 a year. That's like $1 for every show that you did for the past 8 years.
Okay? And I'm sorry if I'm going to take a little time for self-care, okay? Let me say
self-care.
Words to everyone in this phone that I never got the
I fucking hate New York people. Self-care.
Chance to say before. Let me say something to all you guys. First of all, this doesn't apply to most of you. Doesn't apply to you, fucking hell, Brent. Doesn't apply to you, Toolman Mike. Does not apply to smartass who just gifted 5 Gino memberships.
Yeah, exactly, Saren. You know, shaming your audience. Y'all some cheap fucks. If everyone here gave $1, if everyone here gave $5, if everyone here, you know what that is? That's a recipe to lose every person that's ever watched you. And the only reason why people watch DSP is for the meme, and that he consistently begs, and it's fun to watch because once in a while it actually, you know, is consequential. Which I'm really, side note, I'm really can't wait for the casino to come back. We've got a story about the casino coming up. I know that some people might have already heard about it. Coming up after this one, we're doing the Predator Poachers story. And that's actually got a DSP twist in it as well.
For the big fucking show tomorrow that's gone members only immediately, fucking as soon as it's all fair. I'm going to put it live, of course, because it's me and Fred Rubino, and I'm working on a whiskey sponsor that I can't see it not going through, knock wood, because it's too perfect. And here, I won't jinx it. I'll go the other way. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot for just realizing, people, how well this sponsorship works. I'm an idiot. Oh, and Fred Rubino, I can't give him a better compliment, Mr. Fabersham, than, and again, this is why I like it, make it.
I'm the same way, Sean Lamb Killer. He's saying, I'd rather dig ditches for $8 an hour than yell at people to tell them to give me money. Fucking facts. Fucking facts. You know, there's been times in my life where I've had to ask for an advance for my work. You know, for my job, for my work. 2-week advance, something like that. That's the most I've done on a loan for, that wasn't a banking situation. Back when, you know, times were tough. Because trust me, coming out of the recession in 2009, 10, and 11, this is fucking slim times, man. I had sold my house back then, and I was living off the money while I wasn't working, just because there wasn't any work to be had at that particular time, especially in the automotive industry. Because with GM going bankrupt, you know, at that time, and what was it, Chrysler? Ford didn't take any money, but Chrysler did. It trickled down. So it wasn't until like 2013, I think, before I started getting back good work. And then I worked until 2017 when I started working with Drum Alert. But never once did I consider, you know, GoFundMe's or especially putting my face on camera and just asking random people for grocery money. Nug says, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all talking about me. Sonic Sure said asking for a pay advance is not the same as begging. Yeah, I don't see that either as begging. It's just, you know, it's a loan. It's a straight up loan. Let's go back to and see, he's not even saying to the chat, which this is an option. I would never say that it's an option for me if it wasn't like directed towards charity, but to have something like, oh, let's get up to, if we get to $500, we'll do like a 6-hour stream or something like that. A goal for, you know, donating to kids and stuff like that. I think that's better than just saying, hey, if you give me $300, I'll sit online for another couple hours. Even though that's not as bad as stuff that DSP and this dude is doing, where it's just basically, I'm here for 30 minutes. Why haven't y'all given me money? I mean, come on. At least do a little dancing. Tell a fucking joke before you hit me up.
Members only. I got no problem talking to the poors because none of you are poors.
What the fuck?
No, permission not granted.
My poor idiot people that use that word. You guys are the fucking best. You're so goddamn supportive, and you're gonna want the membership. It'll go to the $5 tier, and I've reinvigorated the $10 tier. But I'm telling you, let me say something.
Could this not be DSP's brother? I mean, even the setup is a little DSP-ish, if you ask me. Spotty, you know, there's no cohesion going on here. It just looks like you're the spare corner of the living room. Jason Long, what's going on? We are still in a recession now, Pescator. All these YouTube beggars are delusional and don't live in the real world like the rest of us working and hustling. Ain't that the truth? I mean, god damn. Even saying the word, the phrase pores, but saying, oh, y'all are not pores, but pores. What the hell? So disrespectful. And that's one of the reasons why this caught my eye, because it was so disrespectful to the person watching it. And it wouldn't even have to be one of his viewers. It could just be the person viewing the video. Yeah, Aaron Imhall, that's another prolific beggar. His begging ends up sounding like a carnival barker. More than DSP. DSP's sounds like a depressive an auctioneer. Like somebody that's not confident in their auctioneering skills. Like, come on, let's get $5. I got $5. I got $5. Can we get a 10? 10. You get off the top of the leaderboard. Get him off. Get him out of there. 10 more dollars.
To all the people that I give it away for free. Keanu said it for the past fucking 3 or 4 years since Kevy Brenny. I wish him well. I've forgiven him. And thank you again, smartass, so much. Ever since Kevy Brenny lost his fucking marbles, Keanu Thompson was gifted a membership. All right. First of all, Keanu Thompson with a wrench was gifted a membership. So I'm going to give her some shit because I'm a member to her page full time. You wonder why not fake Kiki is my fucking girl.
Is he doing member for member like old sub for sub? Please tell me he's not doing that. He doesn't know. You can tell that he's been inside of like a walled garden for a very, very long time. Because the expectation of money, just for it to happen on YouTube, the expectation that, reciprocation, just be entertaining, man. A lot of these people get so hung up on like, I need to make so much money every day, but doing this shit, I gotta make $50 a day. I gotta make $100. I gotta make I'm DSP. I gotta make $400 a day. $400 a day. Do y'all want to know a little something? Do you know how much money you would have to have in just a normal CD right now to make $500? Okay, to make $400 a day in interest every day, every day that you're alive, because that's basically what DSP is wanting, more or less. You want $400, $200, and $200, 6 times a day. But we'll just bump that up to 7. We'll just say 7 days a week, $400. $365. You get $400 every day in interest. You know how much money you would have to put in that CD in order to obtain that? $3.4 million. You would have to put in cash $3.4 million. At 5% to get, I think it comes out to be like $457 a day in interest. But they want it, at least DSP wants it every day. That's how out of whack these people are. It's amazing that they just don't care anymore. And I understand just saying, I'm online, my name now is in the public, I can't really, be a private person, which that's even bitten me on the ass a little bit in the Airbnb situation when they were looking through all your socials. They looked through my Twitter and they wouldn't rent to me. But Just think if you were like a large YouTuber that had a bad, controversial, whatever, and they're shutting you down. These people want $400. DSP wants $400 every day. In order for him to have that every day with no worries, still got to pay taxes on it. You have to have $3.4 million in just a 1-year CD at 5%. That's how high you have to go in order to keep that type of revenue going. It's amazing.
I had to gift.
You're right, Jay
Keanu
Ballantyne.
Thompson a member.
If there was no such thing as mobile games in DSP's life, his house would be paid off. Both of them.
This is why she's fake. Did you like your free membership? I'm still a member on your OnlyFans. Yeah, I said it. Now, I will give fake Kiki, not fake.
That was his wife,
but I will give fake Kiki props. I've given it away for free, and I love doing it. I will fucking answer text messages. I used to sit there before I'd go into hot water every day. I'd have my cigar. Got a freshie for later. I'd have my cigar. I'd chat with everyone, and I'd answer them because it was fun. Because of gratitude. It's all fucking gratitude.
This dude thinks he should be paid because he's answering texts. Fuck you. You had a radio job that you lost, and now you're pissed off because you're down here with everyone else, and you got to scrape and scribe to make a living. And welcome to Gen Pop. Zach Bell, 05. DSP is asking to hit the 100 streak, 20K, in order to have enough to be able to fix plumbing pipes in case they burst. Well, okay, 20 grand. We heard about that. We'll be talking about that here in just a second. Well, I'll leave that for in a minute, Zach. Just hold off. We'll be there in a second. We're almost done here. But yeah, welcome to your Gino.
And now you get fucking people that are like, yeah, I can't afford it. I can't afford $5 a month, but I'll watch it for free. Don't do me any fucking favors.
Bro, I'm about to fucking punch this. Don't. The entitlement. Like, if this was a work and we were doing this as like a fun cutting a promo, I could see it. But you can really tell that he's stressing about money. You can really tell that he's looking at the numbers. The end of September's coming around. He's looking at these numbers. He just got paid from YouTube, and it ain't shit. It ain't shit. Let's see what he's getting. Let's see what he's getting. I love doing this. We'll bring up Playboard too. I'll bring it up while he's talking because I still want to hear that. This is fucking ridiculous.
Do you think the money I'm making? Fucking doing this, fucking 4 days a week. Do you think if I just stopped and really fucking had the entire week to myself to work on other stuff and really explore the space, you think I'd miss what I'm making from everyone? Oh, it's a bargain now. It's a fucking bargain. Fucking all the idiots in the Dabbleverse that literally, and I'm not, God bless them, because I'm telling you, I don't want to work for Gavin. I don't want to just get money to fucking be on a network like that. And I'm saying that to me, not you. I'm saying it to me because I have moments of doubt where why didn't you just do that? Fuck that. I don't. And you can watch this, and somebody will clip this in the Dabbleverse, and I hope they do.
Zach
I really don't watch it. But I'm telling you, fucking Aaron Berg and money flows to me in avalanches of Aberg on Vince. I've been talking with him. Fucking, he's very pumped.
What's going on, Lumi?
Trash water. I'm going to tell you people this.
Yeah, hold on a second before you drop that knowledge on top of us. Let me check out chat. What's going on, Lumi? Pascal, how are you? Listening when I finish my shift. All right, cool. I hope everyone's having fun. We had a rough start. But we're getting into it. We're here for a minute. Let me get something to drink real quick. This is just fucking amazing, man. He's still going. I forgot it was this long. I was listening to this earlier, and he just kept on digging this hole. So would y'all like to see the kind of analytics this dude is getting? Let me pull down his video real quick and pull back up analytics for Gino Bisconte. This, sorry, let me take you down for a second, boo. This is monthly gain video views for Gino going back to 2022. But you can probably tell exactly when Compound Media was shutting down. Right around this point, because he got a big boost in video views and in subscribers. For 1 month, he got an extra 400 subscribers, and that quickly went down to 80. So he is pulling in currently less than 30,000 views and 100 subs for this month, which is an improvement of 25% in both subscribers and a 13% boost in video views. So he's on an upwards trajectory, kinda, but definitely not enough to make any money. This is not enough to even buy a drink. So he's a live streamer. So let's go ahead and check out Playboard, because that's probably where most of the money coming from, coming from on this channel, which just so happens to also, by the way, have less than 4,000 subscribers. So I'm sure there's even some people in this chat right now that have more subs. And not to saying that subs are end all, big all, because they're not. Gino Bisconte. I love looking up on people and this kind of shit. Okay, found him. Stop screen. Let's present Gino Bisconte's Playboard stats for the lifetime of his channel, which is about 16 grand, and total 400,000 views total, less than 400, and his highest stream was 184. Average is about the same as me, 100. That's what we got right now. Would shout out to everybody in chat. If you're having some fun fucking around, hit that like button. But yeah, totally not in lines with any kind of analytics that would be paying any kind of bills, especially if you're going to be getting married soon. Tiger King is 100% correct as well. These are rookie numbers, rookie begging. He needs to really pump them numbers up. I mean, seriously, DSP is getting $200 a stream, and he only has to do 98 begs. So, I mean, Gino's really going to have to step it up if he wants to play in the big leagues. Right now, he's in AAA ball. And, he's got a hit. It's right here. He just hit a home run with this one. He hit a home run right out the gate with this video. So I'm not going to say that he can't do it. He needs to get his gout walk on 100% and get these numbers up to broken bathroom levels before he could be taken seriously as a professional e-beggar. Yes, $2.04 per beg is not bad. It's not bad. So Gino has a mural of DSP behind the computer. Yeah, it's the fat face DSP as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and finish up on Gino because life's finished with him. So we need to as well. Let me get rid of this. This is just getting pitiful. But let's trudge on to the end.
Aaron Berg said it. Those who can't create, destroy. And there is nothing creative about the Dabbleverse. It's everything that I've shit on about fucking YouTube that makes me hate it. But Daddy's here to fight the good fight. Daddy is here to fucking say, look, I'm evolving and I'm going to fucking try and work on getting other people because
Why does he keep putting up the same gifted 5 Gino Bisconte memberships from the same person up? This is the third time. Is he trying to like make it seem like he got another, like he's pumping numbers? I mean, this is all fun and games, and I like joking around and everything, but seriously, when I looked at this dude's numbers, I don't understand how being on Compound Media, he was able to justify the alleged salary that they were giving some of these people. Now, Chrissy Mayer's numbers were better, but I've seen the raw numbers, you know, when it's just him doing the In Hot Water show or whatever. I've looked at them. They're like less than 1,000. And there's production value on some, you know, like little desk, you know, guests, stuff like that. This costs a little bit of money. And I don't see where's the return. There's no sponsorships. There's no, you know, anything like that. But these people are acting like, you know, why didn't Gavin pick me up? I'm, you know, the hottest asset on YouTube right now, even though I don't do YouTube. It's just weird watching people coming from like an established network where they get a paycheck every 2 weeks and then having to fight it out on YouTube. Then doing that and then having to come to fight it out on YouTube. And crying about like, well, the money is just it's so radically different one month to the next. Yeah, welcome to YouTube.
I love talking to him. I love the Wednesday show where people come into my apartment and drink whiskey with me because that's how you fight back against YouTube. It's like my own little content house.
Oh, I forgot. What up, Doom? I saw you earlier in the chat. We're talking about one of your. No, this ain't your clip. Sorry, my bad. I thought this was one of your clips. My bad. I thought this was one of your clips. This is a Stalin 19 clip. It was good enough to be a Doom clip, though. So. Wait, you're supposed to pay guest? Shock. Not guest. The producer. Some guests do ask for appearance fees. We had that happen to us a couple times on Drama Alert. And the whole thing where DSP was bitching about LTG asking for a $5,000 appearance fee is like, it's not common, but it does happen. And if your event or if your video would generate more money than that, assuredly, then most people wouldn't have a problem paying that ticket. But DSP and LTG is not going to crack more than maybe $1,000, maybe $2 in super chats, and that's all DSP is about, is putting the cost on someone else, but reaping the benefits himself. So yeah, LGG can come on here and give DSP engagement and eyeballs and everything, all the super chats. He could come and do all that all day long. But you think Phil's going to reciprocate that for him? Do you think Phil's ever even sent a super chat to anyone? I don't know. Let's get through this guy because he's really starting to be. He's one of those let's go half on the tab dudes when he takes a lady out to a date.
Tenths of which are whiskey and drunks. I've had it. I've had it with people that come to be like, I'm fighting the greater good. You don't know what gays have. I had my jaw broken by a fucking drunk. I paid my way and moved on, and never once did I say, we have to. I didn't even sue the bitch.
What the fuck is he talking about? Did Kumia punch him out and then he just bent over because he was daddy? Or was that someone else? Yeah, Phil doesn't even give it to his wife. Totally. Gino, this is a good one. Gino Bisconte sounds like a failed pastry chef's name. Hey, Bisconte! These Italian rolls, they are hard as your mama's tits.
I fucking swallowed it for the good of the company, which fucking fucked me over.
What? Swallowed it for the good of the company? What is this dude? Did he have like a major class action ready to go? And he backed off? Well, that's pretty dumb. A multimillionaire punched you out and you didn't pursue it legally? I don't know.
And you think I'm going to worry about what YouTube's going to do? I'll get what I get when I get what I get.
Loud noises.
Do you understand that? So if you think I'm worried about getting banned on YouTube, it might be a fucking favor. Then I won't have to come here fucking 4 days a week, work my balls off for people to be like, yeah, it's free. I can't afford $5. Every time you say I can't afford $5, the universe hears you, and it will make you more poor. It will make you more destitute. It will make...
This dude can go straight to hell. How would you get in front of people that have given you money, supported your art financially, and then sit there and deride them and criticize them and scold them because they don't have $5 to give to you? Well, what if they don't have a credit card? What if they don't like using YouTube that way? What if they're scared that their money might get, they might get hacked? For the older people. Now, people that do purchase stuff online, maybe they just don't want to give you fucking $5 because you're a grown man that should have figured it out a few years ago. And not having to rely on the kindness of strangers for your entire life. And just saying, well, it's just up to the universe now. The universe ain't picking up the tab, asshole.
Make you feel like shit. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been out of the best gig in the world for going on 3 months. Fucking couldn't care less. And I don't
Really? Because it doesn't sound that way, and it really doesn't look that way either. You've just spent 8.5 minutes crying because your viewer base of, let's get real, probably about the size of mine right now, 100 people, 100 great people in the chat right now. Thank you. Wonderful, beautiful people. And all he has for them on this particular night is just to explain to them how you're poor. Why are you so poor? You're fucking poor. Why didn't you give me $5 when you had it, poor? You could have given it to me besides eating that night. But yet, you were hungry. Fuck, you make me sick.
I don't mean the past 3 months I couldn't care less, but I'm past it. I'm over it. All I've ever done is sit behind a mic, stand behind a mic. All I've ever done out in public with people, anyone that knows me will...
Is he about to cry? Is he about to cry? All I've ever done is stand behind a mic or sit in front of a mic. Well, maybe that's the fucking problem. Maybe if all you've ever done is stand in front of a mic or sit in front of a mic, maybe that means get away from the mic. Maybe the mic is not providing you enough. Maybe you need to go holler at the universe. Maybe the universe can hook you up with a fucking warehouse gig or something. It's guaranteed money at the warehouse. There's a lot of people in this chat right now that would agree that, putting in a hard 8 hours in the shop or at the warehouse, it's a little bit different than sitting for 2 hours behind a microphone or standing. My bad. He might have been standing, chat. Let's not, say that he has it too easy. Jesus Christ. Well, let's see if he's going to cry.
I'll tell you, is try and fucking spread joy. Is try and fucking give off positive energy. And then you get people showing up. Well, I'm not a member. Can't afford $5. Then you get guys like Wildcard who fucking gets me. Who I fucking met. Look at that avatar, that gorgeous.
Yeah, instead, give him some money, and now you're in his good graces. This is fucking DSP's cousin. This is GSP. GSB. Gino Style Bisconte. GSB. Gino Side Bisconte. Yes, Sam Wayne. There's always a new school, and they do need to be cleaned. I'm spreading joy. Yeah, that's always the go-to for a lot of the creative types. And again, DSP, meaningful. I'm spreading joy. I'm doing something that people enjoy. I'm helping, I'm saving lives over here. It's like that meme of the little kid that the dad is working on the car and the kid is like holding the wrench above saying, I'm helping. Where would we be without Gino Bisconte spreading his joy? Spreading his joy the way he releases his money into the universe. He releases it with joy. He spreads joy. I mean, this motherfucker is 98% joy. But he can't get $5. $5.
Man, met him in fucking in Minnesota, and I forgive Aaron. And I
this is a good one. APB 3992 says his next goodbye tonight will be asking if you want small, medium, or large with that combo. That's perfect. It'd be like this.
Will you be using your McDonald's app today? Because I've been spreading joy. If you wouldn't mind putting a little bit more on that app, I've been sitting behind this microphone for 8 hours. I have also been standing. I don't understand why you poor people won't give me extra money. I'm just a worker at McDonald's, but I'm also someone that interacts with the public to spread joy. So $5, please.
That's how ridiculous it is. Put the fucking fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag.
Acceptable.
April, and I don't even have to forgive the Ricadas because I never met them. They're children, and they dragged us into their shit. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you how much I fucking enjoy watching the Dabbleverse now on my Twitter. I don't even respond to them, but I read them and I love them. Gino's a snitch, and let me tell you this:
It's the first fucking truth he said all night long. A Royale with cheese. Love you too, Slaytacular. It's one of my all-time. Slaytacular is the awesomeness. But I mean, Jesus, what this dude, for real, this dude is a fucking cartoon character. He is a Muppet. This can't be real.
Here's why I'm glad I'm not working for fucking Gavin.
Oh, this ought to be good. Now let's mine this chat. This is the context. Gavin Innes, the one that I think he was one of the founders of Vice, and then he left to go find the Proud Boys, and then when that became a Frankenstein, he disavowed it. He started Censored TV, which is kind of like paywalled podcast, I guess you could put it. I mean, all these podcasts, they just mold in like one it's like Joe Rogan clones almost. It's like who can be enough like Joe Rogan that they get a deal. And they all just start to sound the same after a while anyway. But anyways, Gavin McInnes does Censored TV, ends up buying out Compound Media. They merge because it was bleeding Anthony Acumia dry, it seems. At a click of like, I think he was saying he was paying like, he was coming like $500,000 out of his pocket every 3 months to keep the company afloat. That's not a successful company, bro. And Gino's over here saying like, I was on the top ratedest company making the mostest this money. No, dude, the dude that was paying you was a drunk. And he didn't know how to handle his money. He pissed it away enough to where he had to pull the e-brake, and his golden parachute was Gavin McInnes. So when Gavin McInnes came in and starts cutting it to the bone, saying we don't need this, we don't need that, they come up on this show in Hot Water with Gino Bisconte. Gino's thinking just because he did 1,200 shows that means anything in the current day. You know, he asked for a number, gets like 90% shut down, and now he's about to explain why he should have just taken the gig because he's fucking broke.
Because he's not fucking genuine. I've had it with people that like I sat at a bar with Gavin, and I've said it. I love drinking with Gavin. And when the fucking final fucking call came and Gavin said to me, yeah, once we merged, we didn't need you. And I'm like, okay, thanks. You could ask him that. He'll tell you some of his, it don't make money, it don't make sense. You're a cheap person. And good.
But what? How is it saying if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense being a cheap person? You know who says people shit like that? Someone that's paying their way, someone that's getting their way paid by someone else. This dude didn't have interest points on the package inside of Compound Media. He was just an independent contractor doing a show. But he's making it seem like that he was like CFO or some shit.
Good for you. Make your money. You will get
this
whatever.
By the way, Gino, this is a business, by the way. Entertainment business. Entertainment comes first, but the business is always going to be there.
You want, and he wants to make money, and he's great at it. He married rich, his parents are rich, so people think he is rich. But again, I can't work with someone that I will sit with at a bar and get fucking hammered. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, and that was the end of that's the end of the clip anyway, but the amount of this is from Rebound, the amount of entitlement in this wretch. Where does this confidence come from? I wonder. I don't understand. I don't understand because looking at the numbers, they're on par with what, I would get, with what anyone of, less than 10,000 subscribers would get. It's normal. It's just normal. But losing a big gig, going back down, and not being able to handle it well is the name of that game. I'm going to jump off this dude because I think I've harped on him enough, and it's just, yeah, the confidence is in the headband. The bigger the headband, the more the confidence. If y'all didn't know that, that's been a standard rule since 1972. But the entitlement is what gets me. This dude is not like, oh, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. I need everyone's help. I've been there for y'all, through thick and thin and all this kind of stuff. There's none of that because he just, really just started a YouTube channel a few months ago because he was shit canned off of his network. And I mean, how many times have we seen people, get shit canned from G4, get shit canned from another, what's that car network that just got shut down? Oh, is there somebody? Hirsch. Shit, I can't remember name it right now. Not Throttle House. Anyways, there's a lot of people that leave that were a part of a show that might have been big, but they didn't own it. They weren't, executive producer. They didn't have points on it. And when they left, they tried to just say, oh, what I was getting there, I should be getting here now that I'm on my own. It doesn't work like that. Rooster Teeth is one of them, but I'm talking specifically about, this was a car genre YouTube channel that didn't shut down, but everyone just left because they had been sold to a conglomerate a year ago. Yeah, fuck Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth made shit Rooster Teeth used to do a couple of good podcasts years ago, 10 years ago, but they got stale real quick. That's one of the things that I'm hoping won't happen to me is, oh, he's stale. He's talking about the same old shit. I like talking about all kind of different topics. Stuff like Bowblax was interesting, but I'm not deep into it like some of these people are that will do 3 and 4 hour videos on a bunch of fucking tweets with no video. I like stuff that has video that we could show. But Donut Media, thank you, APB. Donut Media, yeah. They just lost like most of their top guys that were their presenters. When they left the show, they were able to carry their audience to their channel because they had, they thought about it. They set it up, they were able to warn people ahead of time and able to still keep a good rep with the people from the network that you were big on, bringing them over onto your smaller channel, and that happens all the time. But he can't expect to be getting $60,000-$70,000 a year doing the kind of content he's doing now, and to expect that people are going to pay for this just because you've done it for many years prior is delusional, and it's damn near DSP level thinking. Slaytacular, what do I think about Rumble? It's fine. It's really hard to get found on there. The search function is shit. They've got some really big players, and if you don't play off of them, it's kind of hard to get traction on there. I don't think it's real good for gaming. I've thought about putting a Rumble channel together, but I'm not going to do it until the Avatar is finished. Because right now the schedule is Avatar is finished. I do a revamp of the channel. I've got some new assets that I'm going to be putting up. And we reapply for monetization back in October the 9th. So hopefully in October, November, I can get monetized and have memberships and super chats and shit like that. So I can start begging. Where's my money? Where's my money? Anyways, let's move on. Nugs talking about, oh, hey, what's up, Jay Pickle? What are we talking about today? We've got a lot of stuff. Stick around. We'll talk about some more of it. Nugs talking about Rumble is just really for IRL YouTubers, raunchy, edgy drama channels. Yeah, but I would say IRL, Kick is taking over the IRL stuff. Even, did y'all see at TwitchCon, the Kick streamers that were, I wouldn't say bullying some of the Twitch people, but yeah, let's just put it, they were bullying them because they weren't outright assaulting them or anything like that. But they definitely were getting fucked with, licking nipples and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. In fact, I've got something that we can watch on it. This is Tectone talking about the Kick streamers that were harassing people at TwitchCon, and I've also got some of the video of them doing it as well. So let's take a look at this.
Harassing innocent people for no fucking reason. It's a joke. It's a joke. The fact that Extra Emily had to run away from a Kick streamer because she felt unsafe is insane. Not once, but twice. Another streamer going up to Nick, sucking on his nipples, provoking the dude into a fucking fight, making fun of him over losing his wife and kids. It's insane. It's insane. And the only thought that I've had in my head is, damn, I wish I was there when it happened.
What would you have done?
Pushing people into moving trains.
Moving trains. This guy, if he would have been there, it would have been a whole other story. Totally other story. Where's my... Christ in heaven. Where is my... Where's my Twitch thing? Anyways. I thought that was it. Anyways. Let's move on. Yeah, they were licking nipples. All kind of craziness at the old TwitchCon this year. Oh, okay. I found it. This where was that? Sorry. All right, here we go. This was the first video that he was talking about. Let me share this about the tipples.
Okay. Oh. All right, let's not do any more of that. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, big brother. I think. Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Oh. All right, I ain't gonna eat that. Okay. Oh. All right, let's not do any more of that. Thank you.
Let's not do any more of that. Let's not do any more of that. You're just a regular presenter working for, you know, your little Twitch gig, and all of a sudden this dude comes up and starts sucking on your tipples. Tipples. Man, kick streamers are fucking, they're out there, bro. Then there was this this quote unquote fight, which look, he sucker punched this kid, but he totally swings and misses on the sucker punch. Check this out.
Dude, keep coming at me. You're gonna lose. Don't do it. I'm a loser. Okay. Well, your life will never do anything, bro. Okay. Your life is. But I know where my life is gonna end up. You're living in Austin in another nigga's house because I can't be with my girlfriend. Sorry, now not even girlfriend anymore. Because she has a kid. My life's over.
Swing and a miss. I like that part. Look at this. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. And this was the
So it's like thank you for being an awesome. You're back. So it's like you're backing your boy.
Simple as that.
Yeah, you're backing your boy. Yeah. Oh, chill, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Chill out, bro. That's dangerous, bro. That's not a joke. What? That's a train, bro. That's a train. Chill. That's a fucking train. That's a train, bro. That's not a joke, bro. What the fuck?
yeah, that's assault. That's assault. Whoa. Yeah, he got pushed in that bus. That could be it. That definitely could be attempted murder, especially having it on video like that. But if I was this dude with the curly hair, I would press charges on that motherfucker. For real. And I think that was the last one. Yeah, the fight and all that. And oh yeah, the slightly homeless stream sniping extra Emily and Iru, making them uncomfortable. This was the last one.
Let's try figuring out where she is precisely in the hall. Where are they? I mean, I know they're in the main hall based on the floor. Oh, they're at the dance thing. All right, I know where they're at. Is that?
That was beautiful.
I'm sorry, big fan. I want to say hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm great. Oh, that's your stream?
Yeah. I'm Carlina.
You're what?
Carlina.
Carlina?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Hello.
Hi, Emily. Nice to meet you. You are hot.
Huh?
You're hot.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
You as well.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, yeah.
What?
We're gonna go now. Thank you.
One question.
Yes.
Will either of you marry me?
Sorry.
Yeah. Weirdo. But they're really out there. They are going for it. They are really going for it. Kick streamers are out in the field. Beware. They could be anywhere. This is actually, it's not normal stream behavior. I've seen some other streamers that are a little bit less degenerate. But to tell you the truth, most people that are online creators have something wrong with them, including myself. So that's what makes them interesting. I won't put myself in it because I don't consider myself an entertainer. I am just a dude, just a bro. I will call myself a YouTuber now, but just a average Joe, just another dude. All right, fuck it. Let's what we got next? I got my fucking my DSP pad, paper, all my bills written. No, I don't write down my bills like that. All right, we're gonna play a game. Actually, this was something that I wanted to bring in when I had my avatar, but I wanted to go ahead and try it out tonight to see if it'll work. I tried out some other games on quality content that did not work out that well, but I think this one might work out a little bit better. Let me get it set up real quick and we will start the game for tonight. All right, let's get on the ball. All right. I got music. All right. Is that good music right there? Is that background a little bit just high enough? Is it a little bit too much? Because we are about to play the newest game on the Pescator Show called Mug Shorties. The object of this game is we are going to be looking at the past week's Mug Shorties. And if you don't know what a Mug Shorty is, that is an extremely hot woman's mug shot. We are also going to be talking about the crime they are charged with. I'm turning it down a little bit, though. Thank you. And at the end of the week, we're only going to go back for this past week of them that has been arrested. So we'll have a vote. I'm turning it down a little bit. We'll have a vote on who is this week's hottest mug shorty. So let's go ahead and start. We have number one. This young lady was charged with possession of cocaine, possession of marijuana, less than an ounce, possession of an open container of alcohol in the vehicle, no headlights, failure to maintain lane, and DUI. She is hot to trot, and we've got the next hottie. Why is my screen not getting bigger? All right. Next one. She has been arrested for theft, stripping of 2 stolen vehicles. Damn. 2 charges of theft by property, theft from a banking institution, unlawful breaking and entering in a vehicle, theft and possession of firearms. She can steal an engine and field strip an AK. She's number 2. Yeah, Nacho, you might not be into this one, but we've got like a 90% male audience, so just hang out for a little bit. He's already at number 2. We've only had 2, bro. We've only done 2. Just chill, just chill. Yeah, she works on cars, and she can shoot. She holds the pistol, and she could drop the engine. All right, we're on to number 3. Number 3 is a goofy because she got arrested for aiming what's supposed to be laser pointer at a cop, but we can say a loser pointer. She was arrested on some bullshit. She is laser pointer bitch number 3. Number 4. This girl reminds me of somebody. But she was, as you could see, smiling because she was arrested for public intoxication. This is number 4. Now we're on number 5. This mug shorty was arrested for DUI, failure to maintain the lane, open container, purchase and possession of alcohol by someone under the legal age. Whoa. Next. Mug shorty number 6. Battery, touch or strike. Number 6. We're disqualifying number 5. Number 5. Go out of there. No number 5s. That's 1 week. I think we're almost at the end right now. Yeah, that's it. Oop, my bad. I didn't mean to blow up everybody's ears. So, okay, let's go back and see our 6 mug shorties for the week. We've got mug shorty number 1. Mug shorty number 2. Oh, that top comment? Yeah, I like it. Nah, she got them crazy eyes. She'd kill the family pet and leave her in there. Number 3, loser pointer, number 3. Number 4, public intoxication, one of the Olsen twins. Number 4. We're not doing number 5. Number 6. Number 6. The green eyes. All right, so I'm about to put the poll into the chat. Remember, number 5 is no longer in the running. We are going to, I'm going to say, who is the mug shorty of the week? And we'll just do it like, we've got, let's see here, we're doing number 1. Number 2, number 3, number 4, and we can only do 4? What? Okay, it only goes up to number 4, but if you want to go with number 6, just write in 6. There we go. The poll is live. And again, let's go through these one more time for everyone at home. Mug shorty number 1 with the crazy eyes. Mug shorty number 2, my new ex-wife. Mug shorty number 3, loser pointers. Mug shorty number 4, drunk Olsen twin. Fuck out of here. Mug shorty number 6. All right, we'll come back to it. Sonic Jaded that's already put it in number 6. Wants me to take number 1 off the list. Why do you want to take number 1 off the list? She was arrested just like everyone else. She deserves to be on there, even though she looks nuts. And she looked like she just stabbed her boyfriend. Number 2, seriously, is super hot. I know y'all won't believe me, but I used to date a girl that kind of looked like this, and she couldn't field strip an AK, and she couldn't help with dropping an engine, but she had this same high cheekbone look. Oh, I feel you, Sonic. I got you though. That wavy curly hair. Captain said he voted for 4. I want to know what Nacho Cheese is going to vote for. We're not talking about anything sexual, Nacho Cheese. You just got to pick the one that is most interesting to you. And it could be their crime as well. That's why I thought this game might be a little bit cool. I'm going to have to refine it, especially when I get the avatar. It's going to be a lot better. But just as like a tryout to how this might work, we'll see. Right now, number 2 is well ahead of everyone else, I think that we can go ahead and say number 2 is this week's Mug Shorty of the Week. Go get it, girl. Go get that engine. She's stealing Hellcats and stealing hearts. She's your Mug Shorty of the Week. All right. No, enough with me fucking around. How tall is she? You can already tell she's over 6 feet. Look at that neck. Well said, but what'd Boba say? What Boba say? Boba always be dropping them knowledge drops. She can Morticia all over my atoms. Nice.
Acceptable.
Nacho Cheese says, I don't think she would kill you though. For real, for real. Nah, she would just steal your car and your guns. Oh, she definitely has an OnlyFans. There's another one that was on here that was like a legit model, because I look at this, you know, from time to time, and she's a legit model. Let me see if I can find her real quick. Had like a million likes because she got in a fight with her boyfriend and she got arrested for it. But y'all could see these are some of the past Mug Shorties. Yikes. Yeah, now she drives an Altima. This is Jessica. She drives an Altima. 100%. I'll put money on it. Look, she's in a neck brace. God damn. Here she is. So she actually responded to her mugshot. She says, story time, my ex climbed through my dog door at 4 a.m. while I was sleeping, and I ended up biting him. I got arrested because he had a mark and I didn't. So I'm like, oh, damn. You know, $150,000? Some wife, I mean, a husband beater. Check out what her profile is. About 500,000 subscribers, and she's like a nude model. So straight thoughtin' in this bitch. But yeah, that's the Mug Shorties for the week. Let me check Streamlabs real quick to see if we had any donations while we were playing that dumb game. No donations. All right. Yeah, Beardo's got it. Gotta find me my Mug Shorty so we can start our trailer park meth lab. Hey man, you look through the meth shorties, you'll find you a good one. Not saying that she's a good girl, or you're gonna, have a good life with her, or you'll have, a good amount of money, or you even might have a good time. But she's definitely good for something. What up, Sketchman? I hollered at Gino, and she said that she's been busy, whatever they're doing with Drama Alert, and she will try to get to everyone that is, sent in inquiries about getting hired. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Anyone that's listening to the stream right now, if you're interested, Drama Alert is looking for people. They're looking to hire people. Let me see if I can find. Let's change the background music, and let's see if I can find the Drama Alert thing. So if you're interested in working for Drama Alert, making a little extra money on the side, and it's pretty good money, It's not as good as it was a few years ago, but definitely worth the inquiry. And let's see here, where is the... Here we go. So yeah, if you're looking for work and you want to think about working on Drum Alert, here you go. Drum Alert is looking for freelance news finders, paid opportunity for sending us clips and stories. Quote, retweet if interested. Actually, the easier way is to DM me and I can send it directly to her. They're looking for 2 or 3 people. The requirements: chronically online, Twitter addict, can find stuff going on in all communities, not just streaming or any other section. The trick to that is this is something that we found out dealing with the Jake Paul stuff. We would have a specific person dealing with Jake Paul and Team 10 and all that, and that's what they did. I did stories about legality, finance, a little bit more higher end stories. Then we had Gino that was doing, streaming, kind of like he was the youngest out of everyone, so he would get more younger oriented stuff. But now they're looking to jump Drum Alert back up in a few months. So if you're looking to be a no-life loser, but make a little money being a no-life loser and actually meeting some pretty cool people, then you can hit them up. Or hit me up and I'll hit them up. Xenomorph Cryptid. I understand that you don't respect Keemstar at all. That's cool. I've been pissed off at Keemstar before. But if you're a person out there looking for a job, you don't have to really respect a person if they're looking to pay you for good work. I guess it helps. But if you're looking to feed your family and you want a job you can do from home, that you probably would already be doing anyway for fun, just hit them up. Not saying you have to or anything. Just a suggestion. Okay, fuck it. We on to the next thing. Y'all want to watch some pretty cool little quality content clips? Yeah, here we go. That's what we're gonna do. Next up, we've got, let's go to Instagram. I love Instagram. They've always got the best stupid videos. Almost as good as TikTok and stuff. But just it's their own flavor, I think is what it is. It's not a throwback. Let me turn down the music for this one. All right. This first one we've got coming up is a woman, of course, that borrowed her friend's truck and got it stuck on the train tracks. And just watch her reaction to getting it stuck on the train tracks. You see her waving her hands. Here, I'll let it play without the noise. You see her right there. She tries to get in the truck. She runs away. She starts waving her hands. Oh no, help me. Help me, help me. Boom. See ya. See ya. It's like a 2020 F-150 gone. And even the guy that owned the truck, look, he commented underneath it. I own the truck in the video. I loaned her my truck. She claims the truck wouldn't move. I think she panicked and put the truck in the neutral. Oh my God. It's just the reaction of her waving her arms. This right here. Oh, hilarious. Stop, train. No. Got him. All right. Check out this wreck.
Oh my God. Oh my
my god. Just hit it? Yeah. Someone just hit it. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, we gotta go deep though, because someone's gonna hit that and then hit us. Oh shit, watch out. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just hit it? Yeah. Someone just hit it. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, we gotta go deep though, because someone's gonna hit that and then hit us. Oh shit, watch out. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got you.
These guys are. Look, they saved the dog.
I got her. Hey, huh? Oh yeah, get your dog. Watch out for the cars, watch out. Oh! Yo, get the dog. I'm with you. Get the dog.
Yeah, they ain't fucking around now. These takeovers are something else, Jack. All right. Now, check this chick out. If this chick comes to your door looking to buy your Porsche, don't let her take a test drive.
Hello, I'm here for the Porsche. I think I'm waiting for my dad, so if I can take a look at.
Not today, buddy. She can't put it in drive. So yeah, she ran over that dude and stole his Porsche. So, whenever you give a test drive, make sure you don't get out of the car when they're in there with the keys. I should have that thing that says "just now you know." Now you know. Oh, next one. Actually, this one we're gonna have to go to a specific news channel for, because this was fucking hilarious. This was great. Yeah, in the chat they're saying it. They know. All right, this dude right here was just fucked by a police SWAT robot. And what do you mean? What on earth are you talking about, Pescator? Well, let me show you.
Substance in Lamb County. He was released on parole in April 2022. A warrant was issued for a parole violation, and according to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, he failed to comply with his electronic monitoring program. That's why the Texas Anti-Gang Unit tracked De La Rosa here to the Days Inn near I-27 and Highway 54. This is video we first showed you yesterday of the standoff that lasted nearly 2 hours. Officers say when they tried to contact De La Rosa, he locked himself into the hotel room and fired multiple rounds, with one of the shots pointed at officers. The Lubbock County Sheriff's Office's SWAT team was called in, and a sniper returned one shot, wounding De La Rosa. He still refused to give up. We watched as he went in and out of the hotel
holding
room
up the
with his
Bible.
rifle. Officers deployed the Lubbock Regional Bomb Squad robot. De La Rosa tries to push the robot away. He even shoots it.
Bow!
That doesn't stop the robot.
That ain't doing
Eventually
shit.
Dispenses the gas into the room. You can then see De La Rosa crawling out through the window and collapsing onto the floor. The robot then runs right over him, pinning him to the ground until the SWAT team can take him into custody. Today we've learned this isn't De La Rosa's first work team. The SWAT team.
He like pulled his pants down like it was gonna fuck him.
The robot then runs right over him.
Let me pull them drawers and he pulled it to the side.
Runs right over him.
Right up that ass. Grease them cheeks.
Today we've learned this isn't De La Rosa's first run-in with law enforcement.
Man, they got drones that'll blow you up with bombs. They got killer robots that'll fuck you in the ass.
The robot then runs right over him, pinning him.
Just pull them shit to the side. Oh yeah, you think you're going somewhere? Yeah, you better hold on to that Bible. You might want to bite on that Bible. Yeah, the Booty Bandit 3000. Don't worry, citizen. We are here to help you. Yeah. More like Johnny 10-inch. Johnny 10. Black Johnny 10. The Dildozer 5000. Oh, that's so good. Let's watch it again.
Crawling out through the window and collapsing onto the floor. The robot then runs right over him, pinning him to the ground until the SWAT team can take him into custody. Today we learned
Get on the ground and spread them. I got 8 wheels. I'm here to fuck ass and spin my wheels, and I'm done spinning my wheels, bitch. It's just the Dildozer. The Dildozer 5000. They're going to show this to training videos. They're going to show this as a training video to every law enforcement. They're going to say, when the suspect is close enough to the Dildozer, take both sticks, push them in the upright position to eject the Dildozer 5000. And then just move in and out, back and forth in a rhythmic-like motion until the suspect either says uncle or comes. Not the Dildozer. Oh no, not the Dildozer. Fucking shit. All right, speaking of Dildozers, let's go to the biggest Dildozer on YouTube. That would be, yeah, boy, DSP. Where'd you go, DSP? This one is from Hate Army. He's going to be talking about his house basically falling apart. Like this is what I don't get about DSP. Like he always talks about his mortgage all the time. He's an adult because he has a mortgage and other 17-year-olds don't have mortgages. So he wins, kinda. Shout out to Hate. But this video puts it in perspective because when you start to understand the kind of money he's asking for to fix the kind of things that he is looking to fix, you understand that this person has no idea how to run a household and how to maintain a household. They're basically just faking it the entire way. Like faking being an adult, but also bragging about being an adult. Kind of like how a child would. But I thought this was really telling. Him discussing his condo association sending him a notice talking about the pipes need to be redone.
Okay, I received my first contribution of the night, $5 tip from Chocoboko. Today marks the 3-year anniversary of me finding your channel. I'm still hanging around because you make entertaining streams. It was really hot at the warehouse. Thankfully, my uncle brought some cold Gatorades to keep cool. Well, that's cool of him. To turn up and hand out some cold Gatorades is actually quite a nice thing on an insanely hot day. So glad to hear that, Chocoboko. Thank you for the first tip of the night. Thank you for getting contributions going.
Dead air. Dun 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 dun.
Okay.
More dead air. Dead air. Let's do some typing and more dead air.
Now remember, guys, for our new goal system, the way it works, everything is counted. Super chats, super stick.
Yeah, we get it.
Is greatly appreciated. Pipes are probably going to start leaking or being damaged.
There we go.
Oh, it's my condo association. Appreciated. Okay. What was the email? Do you really want to know? Oh, it's my condo association reminding everyone that our homes here are 30 years old and pretty soon everyone's pipes are probably going to start leaking or being damaged, and that it costs about $10,000 to have the pipes replaced with the current standard. Or if they break and destroy things like part of the foundation of your house, it'll cost you about $22,000.
Now, mind you, his pipes are already broken. They're currently broken. All right. His bathroom that doesn't work, I'd be kind of willing to bet that there's some leaking going on there, and probably has been going on for, 3-4 years. And even if we're talking about just a small leak in the bathroom, he said before that he's got mold and they got all this stuff. So I don't think it's a small leak. So number one, his piping system is fucked. This 30-year-old condo that he bought with no AC that was made in the mid-90s that cost as much as a normal house in pretty much any other part of the United States. He just had to move across country and settle in a nondescript apartment complex that could have been anywhere in the United States. Like, I've seen those condos. I've looked at them before. They're everywhere. Any city you can find that condo. And it's not a gated community either. Having a gate up front that you have an access code to is not a gated community. A gated community has a guard, and they take your number and your license plate when you go in. That's a gated community. There might be a gate at the front of the complex, but it ain't no fucking gated community.
That's literally what the email was. And I don't have money for that at all. So if that happens, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked. I mean, you are fucked. You can laugh about it now. But that $100,000 that you cling on to so tightly, that's the equity of your house, is about to be fucked if you can't fix your pipes. Because check it out, DSP. And I'm not trying to get on you or anything. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of home ownership tips. A stitch in time saves 9. So let's say you are having pipe problems, which we know you are, because one whole bathroom hasn't worked since Trump was in office. So you're already having pipe problems that you need to address, that you've needed to address for years. And it's not like you can pay for it when you get ready to. That destruction is happening every day, unchecked. So let's say you go in trying to get a little bit out of equity to do some home repairs. How much do you think Phil would have to spend to not only do the pipes of his house, because they're already in there doing the bathroom, so you might as well just do the piping that they're talking about. How much do you think it would be to re-pipe a condo, a 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo, while fixing the bathroom at the same time? I would say there wouldn't be a shade under about $45,000. Maybe, I mean, he lives in Seattle, so there's no telling the labor costs up there what they would be. But it's damn sure not no 20. $20,000 is probably what you could get away with doing just the bathroom. But why would you just want to replace the bathroom pipes but leave all the old piping in there so all the rest of it can fail? But the DSP doesn't think that way. He doesn't see a home as a consumable, that has wear and tear that you need to address consistently and constantly so it doesn't become a huge issue. So if you don't worry about fixing your bathroom for 4 years and one morning you wake up and your fucking downstairs is flooded and it's run over into your next door neighbor's house because you're connected, right? And you damage their house, well, then you're on the hook. Then you're super duper fucked. But Phil just thinks he can keep skating on. If it's not broke now, it's never going to break. It's kind of his mentality. Yeah, fix the walls. Beardo knows you got to fix the walls, the mold, fix the flooring. I don't know where the mold is, but let's say that's getting into, the trusses, or maybe that's on the second floor and it's falling into the first floor. He's already said he had a problem with the light falling out. Like, these things don't just happen. Oh, sure, things happen in your house all the time. But if you know that you have a bathroom that's been leaking and not working for years, all it's been doing is just damaging the rest of your house. It's not just been sitting there the entire time, not affecting anything else in the house. There's no way. But Phil doesn't know how to own a home. I mean, shit, he's on his second one, and he's already fucked up the bank's condo.
I'm literally fucked. I don't have money for any of that. What I need is the economy to turn. I need interest rates to go down so I can refinance my home and I can use the equity in my home to do these very much needed home repairs.
Okay, so let's do some math real quick. He wants the interest rates to go down so he can pull out the equity and refinance. All right, he got his mortgage in 2014, so he probably got it close to like 3 to 4%. Right now they're around 7.5. Interest rates just came down 50 basis points, which is half a point. It's not much. They're talking about it could go down close to 4% by the end of 2025. So that means interest rate would be right around, let's just call it 6. So what he wants to do is, because the interest rate's not going to go below 4 within the next fucking 14 months. By the end of 2025, it may go down below 4 points on this side. But let's just say he gets 6 points on a refi, and he needs $50,000. He has $100,000 in equity. He's gonna take 5 years of equity, put it in his pocket, go back at 6% for $200,000, which would probably be 4. So the 50 will cost him $85,000. Yeah, it'd bring you back. Not only it'd bring you back 50, and probably another close to 50 in interest. No, not 50 in interest. Let's just say 85, because he's going to refi at a higher rate anyway. I would never refi. If you have a 4 right now or less than a 4, well, just save the money. Just save the money until you get enough and then pay for it. That you should have been saving the money for the last 4 years to do it. Hell, you should have been doing shit like getting a secured credit card, $1,000 secure credit card, and buying groceries on it and just paying it off every month until you were, your bankruptcy got off your credit report. Once the bankruptcy gets off the credit report and you have favorable credit ratings for like the next 2 years, wouldn't be long before you were back, they're back sending you credit cards. But DSP doesn't know how lending works and how compound interest works.
But I don't have money for it, and I can't do it. I can't do it. The economy sucks.
Economy does suck for people that are in debt. For people that have been saving, you've been doing very well. Saren, my credit used to be awful. I did the same thing now, and I'm in the 800s. Me too, bro. Exact same thing. Before I even became wealthy, I had shit credit back after the recession, and one of the first things that I did was I went and got a secured Capital One. It would have been something like Capital One, not Discover. I think it was Capital One. And secured credit card, put down $500, just started buying gas and groceries with it and paying it off in full every month. Did it for 2 years. On the 3rd year, my credit rating went from like in the mid 5 to low 600s, went to 725. And it's been, ever since then. Right now, I think I got like 810. I could walk in anywhere and get close to prime plus, but DSP can't. If he goes in for a refi, I don't know where the fuck he's thinking he's going to get these interest rates he's talking about. because they're going to batter his ass. I would never, ever give up the kind of mortgage he's got now. It would be ridiculous. The only way I would ever dip into that kind of that refi is if it was life and death, like if I needed to save someone's life. Because god damn, pissing away all that money just to fix the bathroom that you should have fixed years ago. Boba the Fat, I got a secured card, now building my credit. I use it to buy gas only, and it's been over a year. I went from 0 to somewhere around 710. Exactly. It works. It's a little trick that people use if they have dings on their credit history or a bankruptcy. My mother had bankruptcy back in like the mid 80s, and they didn't have the secure credit card stuff. So when she got her credit back after a while, but I remember telling her about that little trick. She was like, I don't know if that works. I said, trust me. I learned it from the scammers, but it's a good theory. You go to a reputable bank, you put down $500, $1,000, get your credit card, pay it off for a year, turn around. After that year, you start getting real credit card offers. And if you can just keep your head above water with those, pay your credit cards off every month, then in 3 years, you'll be able to go buy anything you want, including a house, as long as you have, employment. And it really does fucking help. Yeah, the cash back is a number one. I wasn't talking credit one, Capital One. I know the credit one was an easier one, but I actually went to Bank of America. That's what it was. I'm sorry. Bank of America. Because I had to actually walk inside of a bank and get it, issued to me inside of a bank. That's what I did. It was Bank of America was the first secured credit card I have. And I paid that off for 2 years and just kept, upgrading. I went to the Capital One after that. And then I went to the American Express Blue after that. And now I'm on American Express Gold. And I probably won't go to Platinum just because I don't travel. But the Gold credit card, real easy. It pays for everything. At the end of the month, I pay it all the way off. I'm not the guy that keeps a balance. Sorry. I just never have. When I was younger, I did. Before I knew how to work. Before I knew what financial literacy meant. Yeah, I'm so rare. Those Hogans aren't going to pull themselves. You got that right. You can see it when he's doing Hogan streams too, that it's just the cost reward is just way out of whack. Like he may make a few $100s doing those pulls, but he'll spend like a couple $100s doing them. At the end of the day, I mean, it's almost exactly like just doing a normal stream. So sometimes I don't understand his reasoning behind what he thinks success is, because his business plan is just all out of whack.
They literally just for the first time ever, in 4 to 5 years, they just lowered interest rates, and it was about half a point. So what they need to do is keep doing it, and not half a point. What did they say? 5 point, whatever it was. They need to keep doing that. They need to get interest rates back down to where they were. No, Sarah, my homeowner's insurance doesn't cover it because the homeowner's insurance only covers things that are like group policy shit. They don't cover. Well, what they're saying is the thing that we have. We have a condo, giant private community. We have a giant policy on it, and that doesn't cover it. It only covers things that are outside of the realm of individual responsibility, and they're claiming that the pipes and the walls are individual responsibility.
They are 100% individual responsibility. You own what's ever under this roof. It's your job to maintain it. You are actually, since you are attached to another person's roof, that's the reason why the homeowners beat your ass upside down and inside out. I do not belong to a homeowners association. The condo has HOA, but it's a fixed cost. Like this condo is in a resort area, so it's all like a all-in-one kind of thing. That HOA is fucking expensive. HOAs suck ass. And they're really not good for shit. But if you buy a condo, you're pretty much assured to be a part of one, just because it's community living, and what you do affects other people. So this is not going to work out for Phil when it starts to become time where he has to do large maintenance on the property, and he thinks that it's someone else's responsibility. Because I mean, he hadn't taken the initiative to do the bathroom. So what do you think is going to happen when something major happens? Hot water heater bust, pipes bust, fire. Big stuff. He's less capable than an Asian woman. I mean, he would melt down in a second.
So I do have some homeowners insurance of my own, but I don't know how much it covers. I'll tell you right now, it ain't going to cover $22,000 of repairs, and probably it's not going to cover if I optionally decide to replace the pipes. So,
but it's not. He looks at this all wrong. There's not really an option. The pipes have to be replaced. Whether it happens now or it happens when they bust, they're going to have to be replaced. 30 years, old standard, shit copper pipes, mold. I mean, I've looked at DSP's condo area, and I've seen, there's been a few of them that sold for over $500,000. But for the life of me, I don't understand why anyone would pay over $500,000 for a generic 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo in nowhere Seattle, nowhere Washington, Walla Walla, Washington. But maybe that's magic air has done wonders for his back.
It was half a point. I had it right. They lowered it by half a point. Cool. That's literally what I need. I need interest rates to go down in the United States within the next 2-3 years. If the interest rates go way down back where they were, I can refinance my home. I have a ton of equity in my home.
Yeah, he wants them to go back down to the pandemic level before they got jacked up by inflation. He wants to go back to when they were like at 2 points. Let me give you a spoiler there, DSP. It's not happening. We're funding 2 wars. The rich are getting richer. It's like I told you earlier. In order to make $400 a day in interest money, you have to bank $3.4 million. And then you have to get a 5% CD, which hasn't happened since 2007. Maybe longer than that. So not only do you have to be a millionaire, a multimillionaire, you have to live in the correct time where interest rates are at their peak to get the amount of money that this asshole asks for every day.
Then use that equity to do things I need to do in the house, like fix this pipe situation, renovate the bathroom that has been unused for 3 years because it's all fucking falling apart, holes, in the wall and shit. I need to fix
holes in the wall. We're at that point. Holes in the wall. So yeah, there's water damage. He didn't go in there and punch holes in the wall. So we have water damage. That's probably why they sent him the fucking email. All of a sudden the HOA is talking about replacing pipes. I don't know, Phil. Maybe it's a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge your way.
So I don't money for it. I just had a really, really good month and a half as a result of branching out and doing.
Can you imagine saying, I just had a really good month and a half, so maybe that'll fix everything. He's hoping that Keno Casino will come back after their vacation and just prop him up, and gave him the extra, whatever he made extra this month, $6,000, and just make sure he has that every week or whatever. Giving the bare minimalist of content while explaining his bills. His content is explaining bills.
Casino. Now they've been gone for a month, and as you guys have seen, it seems like the momentum's done. Now maybe it'll pick back up again.
As you guys have seen, I can't hold an audience. So after the hype of me coming out of the bubble for the first time in 10 years has died down, now I'm just another dude on the stream begging for money. You know, well, at least DSP is the king of beggars. He's got that going for him.
When they're back and I'm doing stuff again, but I don't know. You know,
Doing
so there's nothing I can really do
He's
about it.
doing stuff again, chat. He's doing stuff again.
I'm back to kind of back to square one right now. Like I told you when this started in early August, I said life's like this, right? Life is peaks and valleys, waves. And I said, I don't know how high.
That's the dumbest. That's cope. Life's like this, peaks and valleys. It's waves. All you're talking about is how much money you're making, dude. You're basically talking about your YouTube check. That's it. I mean, is that the life you want? Just always talking about your bills? Who's going to pay for your bills? Who's going to subsidize DSP's life this month? Come on. Cat needs devil dogs. This asthma medicine ain't going to pay for itself. But did you notice he bought a new PC? But now he needs another PC. Why? I don't know. He doesn't fully use the power of the first PC. But he needs a second PC. Why? Because other people have had it. And he's just trying to be like other people. Even though every day he says, like, I'm not like anyone else. Why he tries to mimic everyone else, but he just doesn't have the money to do it. Yeah, Ryan will pick up that bill. Can you imagine Phil working with contractors at his house building a new bathroom? Can you imagine that with him trying to stream in the other room while these craftsmen, these tradesmen are in there fixing his shitter and he's knocking, hey, can y'all keep it down? I've got Street Fighter 6 on there I'm playing. Just not with, can you hammer a little lower? This tile is crooked right here. It's not the same as this size tile. Oh my, I would pay to watch him interact with a contractor. I would love it. I would love to see him explain the problem. Because it would sound like a fucking wife. The thing behind the thing is not working, and I think the water is not coming out. So, yeah. And he would also like nickel and dime the shit out of them. Like, you know, most jobs, like they just say, okay, it's in within the range of like, could be up to 3,000, but we could probably get it in around like 2,500. But all Phil hears is it's 2,500. So when he comes up, he's like, yeah, so it came out to be like 2880, you know. Phil's like, well, you said 25. But you said 25. So Ian So Rare says, genuine question. When he admitted to Champions and it was his account, why did mainstream drama not pick it up? Have they just given up on DSP? He had scammed his viewers for tens of thousands. No one cares. It's already known. You know, the only person that was news to was DSP. I mean, everyone knew. I even told Keem about it when he had his interview with DSP. I gave him the whole quick rundown of the champions, all that stuff. He didn't care. You know, it's more of an issue because it's ruined his financial life and probably going to ruin his marriage. You know, if I was a wife, I would be pretty pissed off that my husband is spending literal thousands of dollars a month on a video game and not fixing basic shit in the house, and hasn't been for years. I know she is not all the way there, but everyone has a breaking point. And I just think he placates her with food, but he also got lucky that he picked a window licker, because she doesn't really want for anything except DoorDash, it seems, and Skyrim. You know, they don't fuck. There's no passion there. It's just roommate. It's a Ponzi scheme, but I mean, it's not a legal Ponzi scheme because he didn't make any he didn't make any promises of return. He didn't have to promise anything that he was doing with it. Anytime you hand somebody money like that, they can do whatever the fuck they want with it. They can lie about it all they want. They're a liar. He's a liar. Phil's always going to be a liar, you know. But you can't get him on a Ponzi scheme because he wasn't getting investors. He was just begging. If you could get somebody on a Ponzi scheme for begging, every bum on the street would be in jail. You're not going to spend this money on booze, are you? Of course not. Okay, because you know if you do, that's a Ponzi scheme and fraud. They don't care. It's not news. It's not going to move the needle. Jay Pickle says, hey, Pask, have you seen YouTube Av by Das Bullshit? Das Bullshit. It's a 4-minute short animated video series about old DSP, and it's all I can think of when I see DSP. You should check it out on stream. Episode 3 is coded. Let me write that down. We'll check that out next stream. I gotta view it before so I can make sure there's no dicks. But let me write it down real quick. That bullshit. All right. I'll check it out, Jay Pickle. Yeah, and this too. I would have bought for $80,000. I would have bought a sports car. I would have bought a sport SUV and wheels and tires, probably like exhaust. You know, like a Trackhawk, maybe. Yeah. For all that money, that's probably the way I would go with it. But, you know, some dudes just want to look at sweaty JPEGs of wrestlers for money. But go off, King. You do you. All right. Let's do a couple more videos, then I'm probably going to be shutting it down. We're at about 3 hours right now. But I'm still into it. Y'all into it? Y'all having a good time? If you haven't hit the like button yet, then what the fuck are you doing? Why are you here? $5. I'm giving you all this free content, and all you can do is not give me $5 fucking dollars. If you can't give me $5, you need to reassess your life. Can you put the fries in the fucking bag? Okay, so let's check. Let's do a couple of quick quality of life videos. Oops. These are videos of just current modern day that I think is quite a large dichotomy. Let's start with number 1. Oops. Oh, I did that wrong. All right. Let's start with number 1. Oh yeah, I gotta take out that's compliment. This is a Waymo driverless car, and people are tagging it. But just take a look at the driver. I mean, the passenger with his dog. Look at his face. He's pretending to look at his watch. He's so nervous. Look at him. Scruffles, what are they doing? Lock the doors, Waymo. They're black people. They're riding on the Waymo car. Oh, don't look at them. If I don't make eye contact, then they won't assault me. Come on, Scruffles. Where's my watch? Oh, make sure it's still there. And we've also got this one, Philadelphia.
I done got arrested by the boys. Can you buy me some bail? And I ain't gonna lie, can you get me just out of jail? I'm not a snitch, I'll never tell. I'll never tell. Oh, can you bail me out? Oh, can you bail me out? That shit!
All right. Next one. These are some let's see here. High school graduates going to 7-Eleven just to hang out. All that for chips. Okay, let's go into the last story of the night. And I'm going to go ahead and start this off. Yeah, where's the rooftop Koreans when you need them? I'm going to go ahead and start this off with a video. This video is from a couple of months ago. It's from a club in Miami. And in this club was a man that spent $300,000 worth of money on bottle service in one night. Well, it turns out this man was part of a group that stole over $250 million of crypto and turned it into cash. So let's go ahead and look at after the theft, and then we'll go back to the theft. Okay, so the caption, 20-year-old Malone Lamb spotted spending nearly $300,000 at a club prior to being arrested by the FBI this week for his involvement in a $230 million cryptocurrency heist. The indictment was unsealed by the FBI on Tuesday. He was charged, along with a 21-year-old from Los Angeles, with conspiracy to steal and launder over $230 million of cryptocurrency from a victim in Washington, D.C. Well, what are we talking about? Let me tell you. There was about, I would say this about happened 2 months ago. What the hell? Oh, sorry. I lost my train of thought. Somebody sent me a DM real quick, and they jumped in my vision. I lost my train of thought. Bookmarks. Okay, back to the cryptocurrency heist. These guys actually pulled this heist off while on Skype. And during Skype, one of the 6 or 7 people that were involved in the scam recorded it. And they actually recorded the exact moment when they realized that they had gotten the $230 million and were able to convert it into different cryptocurrency and, into coin. So this, oh my gosh. This is the Twitter user, Zach XBT, that broke this entire story, really. Without him, the FBI wouldn't have a damn thing, to be quite honest. But here we go. This is the thread. Zach XBT on X. An investigation into how Gearvies, that's Malone Lamb, the one we just saw at the club, Wiz, Veer Chital, and Box Gerandal Shinaro stole $243 million from a single person last month in a highly sophisticated social engineering attack, and my efforts to have helped lead to multiple arrests and frozen millions. This is how much they stole. Over 4,000 Bitcoin with a current price of close to $240 million. These were the people involved in the hack. Now, we're going to be getting into, we're not going to be talking about every one of them, but we are going to be going down to what happened. This is how it went down. Incident summary. On August 19th, 2024, the threat actors targeted a single Genesis creditor by calling as Google support via spoof number to compromise the personal accounts, calling after Gemini support claiming the account was hacked, social engineered victim into resetting two-factor authentication, and sending the funds to a compromised wallet. So basically, they spoofed him, made him reset, and saw his 2FA. They grabbed it, and I guess this person had the keys to $240 million because that's exactly what they came up on. And this is the video that they recorded when they hit for that money. Oops.
Oh, wow. Wow,
No way. No fucking way.
I see it, bro.
It's on the blockchain. It's on the blockchain, bro.
No fucking way, nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No fucking way.
They just
$242 million. Yes.
Holy fuck, nigga.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I'm gonna spaz out. Yo! We're done! We're done! I'm spazzing out!
Oh, y'all are done, all right.
You know how much money that is?
It's a quarter of a bill.
Probably.
Spent 3 days or is it 4 ways? That's
Oh!
That's pretty penny. Pretty 10 pretty pennies.
I'm gonna lose my shit. Yo, how do I, hold on.
It's always good to record your felonies. Makes it easy for the police to show them in court. But I will say this. If I just all of a sudden, if $240 million just dropped into my account and I was able to, mess with it, I think I'd have the same reaction. But yeah, they didn't clear nothing. Dude, they cleared nothing. Look at this. You could actually, if in the longer clip, one of the people screen shared his own username. So it's like, whoops, got him. Because I mean, this ain't Discord. This is fucking, this is Skype. No, this is Discord. Yeah. So, yeah, they were wrapped up the day they did this. But all good things must come to an end, Chad. And they were picked up. This is the how they split the money, by the way. into different wallets. So 4 victims, 4 wallets into their fake wallet, bunched out, and it looked like 6 people got paid off, 4 in an even split. Well, no, wait. One person got 800. This person got 1,600. They were a little bit more higher up in the food chain. And then we got 500, 750, 250, and da-da-da-da-da-da. So there was millions of dollars changed hands, and they went right to work spending this money. And I mean, when I'm talking about spending, spending.
Oh, I hate this fucking thing.
This is where he leaks his name. We won't go through it all. But as soon as they got the money, Greaves Malone went out and bought a G-Wagon. He bought a Lambo for a girl to be his girlfriend. And from what I heard, she took the Birkin bag and dipped out on him. Dre said, "Who won a Burke?" at Malone. See, all this money, $300,000, was gone to this chick to try to impress her. And there's Malone right there. This rice gum looking motherfucker. There's the guy that was saying, "Bro, I'm going to spaz out." Fucking chicky wang wang. So, they had shit OPSEC, by the way, because they were posting on, all this money, spending it and whatnot. And doesn't take too long for the United States to figure out who has a lot of money that is unaccounted for. They're just describing other people that were involved. Box and Wiz received $41 million, and they just went on purchasing luxury goods. Flowing to luxury goods, just spending it all on StockX stuff, Louis Vuitton. And they got wrapped up the other day. I think it was on Monday. And they rolled up the 2 main guys, took in their money, all the money. And here's the unsealed indictment. This happened, Thursday last week. An indictment was unsealed today charging Malone Lamb, 20 of Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, and Jaden Sereno of 21 of Los Angeles with conspiracy to steal and launder $230 million from a victim in Washington, D.C. Lamb, a citizen of Singapore, who goes by the online monikers Anne Hathaway and $3 symbols, and Serrano, who uses Versace God and Skidstar. Skidstar sounds familiar. Were arrested last night and are appearing in U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida and the Central District of California. According to the indictment, since at least August 2024, Lamb, Serrano, and others conspired to carry out cryptocurrency thefts and to launder the stolen cryptocurrency through exchanges and mixing services. The conspirators would fraudulently gain access to the victims' cryptocurrency accounts and then transfer victims' funds into their own possession. They laundered the proceeds, including by moving the funds through various mixers and exchanges using peel chains, pass-through wallets, and virtual private networks to mask their true identities. Lamb and Serrano then allegedly spent the laundered cryptocurrency proceeds on international travel, nightclubs, luxury automobiles, watches, jewelry, designer handbags, and rental homes in Los Angeles and Miami. In one instance, in August of 2024, Lamb, Serrano, and their conspirators contacted. Okay, we know that. So, yeah, they rolled him up. They wanted to flex it all online. They didn't make it. They made it about a month. Yeah, they made it a month before the United States, the IRS, Criminal Investigation Division. They're the people that are going to fuck you up too. Come and get you, and just so happens that you are over 18 by just enough. So, no youthful offender in the federal district. So, these boys got a lot of explaining to do. I mean, would you give up your freedom for a month and $50 million? It's kind of like Brewster's Millions. Like after 30 days, the money is gone. But you get 30 days and you can spend it on as much as you want. I wonder how many people would take that deal. Not me, but I wonder who. Yeah. How much prison time is that? I don't know. 15? Yeah, Xenomorph's got the right idea. 230 on red, baby. Except we're going to have to change that because always bet on black. Always bet on black. Man, I hope my avatar is done next week. Damn, I hope it's done. I've been waiting for it for so fucking long, man. So long. They're doing a great job. It's just that it takes time. And it really sucked doing putting so much into quality content and not putting anything into my own setup. So once quality content just, abruptly stopped, it's like I had to get slammed into a brick wall and then turn around and enact my plan that would have taken, months, but have to do it like right now. But it should be done pretty soon. And then once it's done, I can finally start asking other creators if they would like to come on the show for, just a talk, a chat, not really an interview. If there are any creators out there that y'all think would be a good fit for me to talk to or think that they might be interested in what I have to say, let me know and let them know if they're looking for anyone. I'm open. As soon as I get the avatar, I'll be open to going on pretty much any show. Oh, I plan on talking to Kirsha, but I just want to have my shit correct. Because right now, like earlier today, having the fucking scuff stream, starting out with the mic fucked up, not where I want to be. Not where I want to be. But I'm going to lock back down. The summer season's over, so I don't have to worry about, running the condo and the Airbnb. I've already got my my snowbird in there for the next 6 months, so I don't have to worry about anyone having to go clean the condo or restock the baby oil or, all the other stuff you need to do when you're running a hoe house. So as long as I can keep my Wednesday show going, I'm going to start adding other days, and then I'm going to start doing more different kind of content. Like I still want to do the AI song radio station, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I talked to ALT, and he's down to come on whenever. We just got to schedule it. Like I said, still waiting on the avatar thing. That's really what I've been in limbo for these last couple of months, is waiting on that. Once I have that and I fix the laptop. Oh, I'll tell y'all this story before I go, because I know y'all probably feel this. I'm wanting to use two computers on my setup now. I wanted to have one that, and I'm not even talking about streaming and gaming. One of them was going to be used for assets, sound effects, pulling up video, stuff like that. That was going to be the laptop that I have right here. And then my main setup was going to pretty much handle the streaming and everything else. Well, I haven't used this laptop in about 2 or 3 years. And it was a powerful laptop when I got it in 2019. So I opened it up, and for the next few days, it just played fine. And the other day when I was working around, it was actually 2 weeks ago before I just stopped working in this room. All of a sudden, the laptop starts making this weird fucking buzzing sound right where the fan is. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Burned out fan. It's an MSI notebook. So the motherboard was designed upside down and backwards. So in order to get to the fan power plug, you have to take off the entire top part of the motherboard and flip it over, unplug, snake it out through this little hole, and then all this other shit. There's like a whole video on how to just get out the fan. So I ordered the fan the other day. It hasn't come in just quite yet, but I've got the fucking thing sitting next to me, and I'm pissed off because I had all new sound effects and all new music set up ready to go, and I can't fucking get to it. Couldn't get to it tonight. Yeah, I love WPIG 1651. That's just awesome. Camelot, I don't know if he's down though. I've tried to talk with him since I left Quality Content. I don't know if he's just trying to stick with Gundam. I know that one of his people, an editor maybe, had asked me to come on the editor's show, and then the editor rescinded the invitation because he said Camelot was still looking to do stuff with Gundam, and he didn't want to associate with me, pretty much. So I don't think that one will go down. Have I listened to the AI Bossman Jack version of Rat in a Cage? I have listened. A Bull of Butterfly Wings? I do remember that. Vera Dark, that's a good one. That's a really good one. You have a good time with her on gaming and pop culture topics. She does really good. I like her stuff. I don't really like Endymion's stuff. Not that he's not a good, I'm not saying he's a bad person. It's the way he frames stuff is a little bit wishy-washy for me. Oh, all right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. It's been fun, though. We're at 3 hours and 17 minutes. Oh, I think I'm going to give me something to eat. Did you have a good night? Did you have a good time? I hope at least made your work period go by a little bit faster. Listening to me talk bullshit. But shout out to everybody that's on the job right now. As always, I love seeing the comments after the stream about what you were doing while you were listening to the stream. If you got any comments, any critiques, if you want to shit on me, if you want to tell me how good a job I'm doing, how pretty my eyes are, anything, write it down below in the comments. And before you leave, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed, even though I believe everyone in this chat is subscribed. I have a new song to close out for tonight. It's not 70s funk, but it is quite topical. Let me pull it up. I've had a great night. Next stream be on Wednesday. If I get the avatar before then, I might just have a pop-up stream. Just to try it out, But next week, Wednesday, same time, right around 4:25. And thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. Wolfman, hi from New Mexico, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Yeah, Breaking Bad. Well, that's Albuquerque. Sonic Screwer, thanks. Pest, well, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Captain, thanks for coming out. Terabit, keep working on that car. Saren, it's always a good time with you, bud. Electro Buzz, Thanks for coming through. Beardo, take it easy, brother. All right, let's get this on. Welcome to Surviving Diddy.
Yo, let me tell you a story about the time Diddy invited me to a party. I was hyping gold because I heard party with Diddy is gnarly. He called me, told me, little bro, you need to slide through. It's about to go down. I told him I got you. We'll come through when the time comes around. He said, cool, the party starts at midnight. Hope to see you then. I told him I got you, Diddy, you my bro to the end. So as midnight came around, I got ready for a good time. I know there's gonna be a lot of bitches looking fine, so I put on my best fit with the best kicks, ready to mac. I got my chains around my neck, flashing lights all the way to the back. I ride at Diddy's ready to get my groove on. When I got there, I could tell something was wrong, because Diddy came up to me drunk saying, I'm glad you're here, daddy. I was waited out of bed, but he pulled me aside and said, that girl mad. I said, yeah, what about her? He said, she is sane. I said, bro, what the fuck you mean? He said, she will put fingers in your booty hole and tape it. Surviving Diddy. With this style survive the baby oil, lotion and toys. One freaky motherfucker who got down with boys. How to survive Diddy. Hey yo, let me tell you, this man is a freak. Him and Usher fighting over love, frosted flakes in the sheets. That's what I saw when I was at his party. When I opened up a random door, I didn't know what I was getting into. Afraid to go into any room on any floor. Afraid what I was gonna see, what the devil doing next. If I open up the door, I'll probably find a group of people having sex. I need to get out of this bitch, but his house is so big. It's like being at Walmart and being a lost kid. All of a sudden I felt something tingling down my spine. It was Diddy standing behind me, standing there the whole time. He said, little short homie, come with me, I wanna show you something. That's when I shoved Diddy off and I started running. He told me, bro, this is not a game, as he was chasing me down the hallway. He said, I got all the time in the world, I can chase after you all day. I was so heated cause I left my Glock back at the crib. That's when I felt something hit me in my ribs. I fell down to the ground, stumbling in agony and pain. That's when Diddy came towering over me, saying, get ready to say my name. Surviving Diddy. Surviving Diddy.
Surviving Diddy.
Baby oil, lotion and toys. One freaky motherfucker who got down with boys. How to survive Diddy. As he was standing over me, I had to think fast before Diddy turns into a boutique bandit and takes my ass. No wonder Biggie Smalls had to keep one eye on Diddy. If you're left alone, he will fuck you and then take you shopping in the city. As he was standing over me, I had to think fast before Diddy turns into a boutique bandit and takes my ass. No wonder Biggie Smalls had to keep one eye on Diddy. If you're left alone, he will fuck you and then take you shopping in the city. Surviving Diddy. Surviving Diddy.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.
With his bounce, the baby oil, lotion and toys. One freaky motherfucker who got down with boys. How to survive Diddy.
Peace.